Can you get good?
Hello, everybody. Welcome back. Welcome back. I can see we've already got Hive Tyrant and Flashbang and David in the chat. Hello, everybody.
Who's the third one in the chat?
David.
David.
Oh, Hive Tyrant says about time. Yeah. Well, listen. Hey, you know what? Actually, I started the stream a little late, which means there was less of a starting
still
soon.
6 p.m. We are on time.
We are on time.
Yep.
Almost weren't because we're not going to phone.
Really,
call,
it's the viewer's opinion that matters.
Hive Tyrant. I waited forever. All caps on forever.
Viewers, 1 minute late.
Forever.
Unsubscribe.
Oh, poor baby.
Flashbang sent a heart. 2 hands making a heart. Flashbang, it's good to see you back, my dude.
The
Good to
bang
see you
of
back.
flashes.
Look at my makeup.
The bang of flashes.
My eyelashes do actually show on camera
Yes,
because
they're
they're fucking
that big.
massive.
Greetings to everyone from your resident blind gentleman. Hello.
Dances high as well.
Look, you're
Hive
no
Tyrant
token blind,
sends
man.
a-
You're our
Weird
token blind.
emoji.
What? I can't
Is
have a
that
token?
like a
No, you get
flying
no
gerbil?
tokens.
No tokens
Or a
for
wasp?
you. Disabled.
I cannot discern what that is. Also, one thing I wanted to mention, Runa made us our starting soon screen for today, mentioning that it might be my birthday in a few
2 months.
days here.
Allegedly.
On the Saturday, it'll be my
Yes.
birthday. And there was a particular note in there that said, "Thank you for making this world we play in and enjoy." And you're welcome. Love you guys.
I will
Very
see
sweet.
after this session if I stand by that message.
Yeah, if I have to reroll a character, we're not celebrating
It's
your
like
birthday.
me threatening you with like lowering your levels. You're like,
Yeah.
yeah, I think if something were to happen to my character, I think I might not actually like this world.
Yeah. Ooh,
Apparently,
yeah,
it was
little
a
shame.
smiling hive tyrant skull.
Got you. I don't know what a Hive Tyrant is, but that's
It's,
a Hive
him.
Tyrant.
A Hive Tyrant is a Tyranid monster from Warhammer 40k.
Oh, okay.
It's a big, nasty beast with scything arms and monstrous claws.
Gotta look it up.
It's actually really cool. If you want some crazy monsters, Isaac, and you want to give them some ideas for D&D monsters, look up Tyranids.
Okay.
Yeah.
I've seen
You
them.
don't?
You don't know what a Hive Tyrant is.
They have something called...
I haven't played it. I have
Thanks, Flashbang.
intentionally stayed out of that.
they have
stream
another
because I
thing
was
called a
spent with money.
Carnifex. That's also really cool.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's Flashbang says gorgeous. I agree. Okay. Let's
was
jump
gorgeous?
into
Runa's makeup, I think?
the recap.
Or the drawing.
Either or,
Sure.
I'm in agreement.
Yeah.
Both are me.
Yes.
Yeah.
Both are you. No matter what, we know who it's directed towards. So, jumping into the recap. So we began last session with the party having just come out of a
Recap.
4-month break. There was quite a bit that happened therein. You guys traveled fairly immediately to the area of the city where a lantern had replaced one of the mansions. And you guys had fought a clay outsider once before at that location. And you found the defenses much reinforced compared to last time you had been there. You guys managed to prevail against the I don't even know what to call it, the massive Oni that appeared there. And then you had a fairly short, dismissive, but polite conversation from a bow-wielding character who told the group to return during the evening, as they could not make time for their world during the day, and that they come back in the evening. So they're splitting their time between the 2 cities. Everybody went to Yaisel's bar and basically argued with the staff while having some drinks. Most of the arguing was on Dre's part. It was a particular problem with the
Don't know if
bartender.
arguing is the right word.
It's
Standing
not.
up for what he believes
Getting
in.
crushed. Just like conversationally, yeah.
I don't know if I'd call it crushed per
So,
se.
Dre got his long-hoped wish to get a fight with one of the twin-scale mercenaries, and managed to actually get a fight with them, as it seems Big Red was pestered to no end and let out the secret that Dre is not a cannibal, which some of the mercenaries have chosen to believe, and some are still quite unsure about this. But he found that trying to use his weapons or abilities resulted in him being thrown unexplained to the ground. Assuming that this meant that the person he was fighting was an outsider, he knocked him unconscious and started trying to interrogate the group. And his concern managed to anger both Yaisel and Big Red enough to have him kick everybody out from the bar. Dre, in his worry, stayed out to watch over the place and found himself nearly assassinated as an arrow whistled
I don't know
past
if I
him,
would say nearly.
stuck in... You're a 23 AC? It rolled a 22.
That's pretty much like there's a long gap there.
After
know.
a brief struggle, his attacker, the outsider who had spoke to them briefly at the mansion, vanished. The following day, with the party gathered, Yazel was finally
I did
cornered.
take all of his stuff.
You did take all of his stuff, yeah. His teleportation seemed to have left most of his belongings behind. So Yazel ended up cornered in her bar and finally explained to the group about the deal she had made with the outsider. The only one missing out on this explanation was Berrian, who, frightened of the bar's ability to nullify his magic, refused to enter it. Lorelei and Drake proceeded to comfort her. Kanon, for her part, seemed entirely unfazed by the entire thing. And Berrian went to Master Hall and the elf in the sky who were protecting the city below from the city above, looking to discover more about the other option that was offered, as opposed to playing this game of cities that the god Arbitrary had proposed. We ended with him in conversation with the shifting image of an old man, and he was trying to convince him to lend divine power to the elf so they could strike Thessakar directly. We ended with this elf, rather angered tone saying, "So now I'm supposed to make him a god?" Which is where we come back. You in the same sort of shifting landscape, this kind of like dreamlike reality you're in where nothing is quite constant or sharp or focused. And this amalgamation of an old man talking to you, and starts to pace in front of you, seeming to fume after his last sentence.
I don't know anything about making someone a god.
What do you think divine power means? Huh?
Yeah, does it have to be forever? Can it be finite?
Oh, yes, you take away divinity.
Can't you?
No, what? No, if I possessed such an ability, I assure you I would have been stamped out long ago.
So what gives you the ability to give it anyways?
Well,
Are you a god?
no, I'm not a god.
So, but you can create gods.
Anybody can create gods if you gather enough worship. Some worship is worth a little more than others. Ours worth more than most.
So,
Don't think he's getting it for free. If this is the only way to deal with your problem, I suppose we'll take necessary countermeasures, but we could be obliged.
there's a good possibility that if we don't take these actions that we lose Alochrin.
I understand. If a certain problem can be taken off our hands, then I will agree to your request, but it will not be enough. You will need more.
Okay. What else would we need?
More worship. I would suggest going to the two groups already beholden to him as your most likely sources of it.
Has he tried to become a god from...
Certainly not. If I'm aware, we've kept a careful eye on that possibility. But he does have certain large groups that owe him satisfactorily large favors that they could be convinced to aid in such an endeavor.
So I go to him, I get him to convince his groups.
I doubt he's in a position to go convincing these groups. He would need someone to act as an agent for him, I'm sure. Unless you can take up his mantle in the sky.
No.
I imagine not.
No. So we go get him to convince his groups to give him fealty, and then we go and then you give him worship, and then...
Not for free.
Okay, what's the price?
There is a certain issue we have put off dealing with. If you can solve it for me, I suppose I could consider such a thing a worthy trade. Although I'm being generous to your side. Worthy.
Okay. What would you need help with?
There's a certain creature which has come to the astral plane. We have contained it, and it will need to be chased out eventually, and me and mine do not wish to pay the price required to do so.
Well, if you're expecting me or someone to do it, maybe you could let us know about the price.
Well, that totally depends on this creature's predilections with your group, but they are accomplished muddlers of the mind, and much of what they do has long-reaching ramifications.
So we have to convince his people to give worship to him, and then we have to help you by getting rid of this thing from the astral plane, and then you'll help give us the power.
Whenever you complete your side of the bargain, I will complete mine. As for his other worshippers, I care not what order you do things. I merely suggest in good faith some avenues you could travel, given that if I'm going to waste my divine power, I would not like to see it come to naught.
Okay. Is there also some things that you could say that he has to relinquish the power once he's opened it?
Oh, we will be taking measures as much as we can, certainly. Whether they will be effective with that cunning, dastardly rat, hard to say.
Okay. Alright, well, we should probably deal with your problem first then, because if we don't get your problem done, then we don't do anything.
You're going to need 3 locations, 2 of which I know offhand, both of them in the astral plane. One being the area where containing our problem, and the other being where the race beholden to our mutual acquaintance resides. The third, and he waves his hand, and a bit of the mist that kind of makes up everything starts to coalesce into almost a mirror-like surface. This being the only, sharp, crystalline image in the room. As it pulls up, and you would be able to see from high above the massive continent of trees of Ethlandir, and it starts to work its way down into one of the cities near kind of the center of the continent, and further over to a building of trees, judging by the security in front of it, the lack of easy entrances and the emblems on it, some sort of prison, and you hear a snort from the man across from you as it zooms in further until eventually you can see within the wooden building of this prison. You find yourself looking from one corner into a cell where a man identical to the one floating far above you in the city is sitting in a corner of the cell, looks up over towards whatever is scrying upon him and just smiles and waves at you and the old man in whatever realm you find yourself in watching this.
Who's that?
That's the other one you'll need to talk to. Didn't expect to find him in prison.
So why does he look like the guy up there? Who are these people?
I'm sure he can describe that better than me after you rescue him.
Okay. Would I know what city that was based on?
With a map, you'd very easily be able to find it.
Okay. Well, I'm assuming we would have a map of Ethlandir in our
Not
possessions.
on you currently.
No, but in our possession
yes,
somewhere.
you can find one fairly immediately after you leave this.
Sure. So rescue that guy. Go to the other place. And what do you need from the other place where the people that he holds fealty to?
I don't need anything from them. You need to convince them to trade their favor to him in exchange for worship.
Okay, what do you need this guy for?
Well, he's the key to the other group that owes him a favor. As I understand, he watches over them.
And he could become a god too?
I highly doubt it. I'm sure things have been negotiated in such a way that that's not possible. Although in a roundabout sort of sense, I guess so, but that's getting into technicalities.
Okay. Rescue him. Talk to them. Deal with your problem. And then that should be everything.
If this is the path you want to take, I suppose I shall come along it with you, at least this far. These are the locations you'll need. As he sweeps a hand towards you, and you would get what passes for astral coordinates imprinted, like sweeps towards you, up towards your eyes, and sinks in, and you can feel the knowledge enter your brain.
Okay. Do you have that spell? I don't have the astral.
Am I supposed to solve every problem for you?
No, but I'd be silly if I didn't ask.
If you can't even get on the astral plane, I doubt you have much chance at the rest.
Okay. Thank you.
Well, this has been illuminating. I'm going to go connive and see if I can do it better than that bastard. As he turns and starts marching away, still grumbling, as everything just starts to turn into this swimming silvery mist, and you find yourself pulled back from this, sitting in front of the orb you had just finished using back in your tower.
All right. I'm going to snap my fingers. No, I'm going to just touch something in my pocket and a chest is going to appear on the ground.
Okay.
And then I'm going to put the ball inside of the chest.
Okay.
And put my scry ball back onto it, and then close the chest, and then it'll disappear.
Okay. Just vanishes from your possession, and you're left with a little trinket version of it.
What level is Astral Projection? Or like the one that are Astral...
Level 7, I think.
What you're looking for is plane shift. Astral Projection merely lets you go and walk around.
There's another one that
so
allows you to take like 8 people.
Yeah, so plane shift is the spell you need. It is a 7th level spell.
There's another one as well.
Astral Projection. Astral Release? Nope. Astral Projection is the only one I know of.
And what does it do?
You and 8 willing creatures within range project your astral bodies into the astral plane, leaving behind your physical bodies. They resemble your mortal form. There's a silvery cord that tethers you to your mortal form. As long as the tether remains, you can find your way home. If it's cut, you're killed. Can freely travel, can pass through portals there leading into the plane. If you enter a new plane or return to the plane you were on, when casting the spell, your body and possessions are transported along the silvery cord, allowing you to re-enter your body. But yeah, it's your astral form while you're there, so it's not incredibly useful for this.
Do I know of any 4th circle casters? Anywhere, even remotely, like through my Arcanum option knowledge.
Yeah, I believe there is one on the continent that you're on.
Wow.
So you need a 4th circle caster. There is Laura Baker's out. 3rd circle. Okay. There are 2. So there is Anastasia, who's also known as the Midnight Mistress. She is the ruler of the House of the Midnight Sun.
In Alochrin.
In Camradel.
Okay.
And then there is the only Archmagus on the continent is a rather reclusive elven woman who you would have heard mutterings lives far to the northeast of Alochrin.
Not in Ethlandir. Okay.
So this is on not in Ethlandir. Sorry, this is on Andratica, the continent you're on.
Okay.
But it's near the coast, like far northeast.
Okay.
So those are the 2 who are of sufficient level there.
Okay. All right. I'll.
Where were the rest of you? I don't remember where we left off.
They're still at the bar.
I think Kana and Dre went to go find Berrian.
And bring him to the bar.
Right. Yes.
Or at least convey information.
Yeah, and then I was at the door, and then after that, we had left.
Yeah, you brought him to the bar,
after
and then he
we
left.
talked,
The rest
they
of you
were
were still there talking.
No, Dre and Kana were going to go tell him because he didn't want to stay.
No,
And
I came to the door, remember?
Lorelei stayed.
Yeah.
No, you guys had your whole thing, like, either come in or don't, and neither of you were willing to...
Oh, and then I left.
Yeah,
Yeah, and then after I talked, Dre and Kana went to go tell you.
Okay. So it's probably about then that you guys would get back to the tower, and Wednesday would be there. Back already?
Yeah, where's Berrian?
I came in a little while ago. I went up to his room.
Right, thanks. And I'll give her like a kiss on her cheek as I go up.
She following after me. What's going on?
It's complicated.
Can I come along?
Yeah, basically, Isol, kind of made a deal with the guy that we're fighting, so now I have to find another way, because he's
That's
become
an awful lot of people.
the, blue guy, the guy with the city.
Right.
That guy.
Not even him.
Alright.
His
Or,
overlord.
yeah, whatever entity lives there. So, we have to find another way, or we have to defeat Yaisel as one of the people keeping that city here.
That's the only way.
Ah.
Alright.
Uh,
Well, grabs her cup of coffee on the side and like takes off her cleaning apron and starts coming up with you. And they knock. Berrian!
Yes?
Your brother's here. He wants to talk with you.
All right, come in.
She opens the door so the two of you can enter.
Hey.
How you doing?
Never been better. Okay, it's a lie. I have been better.
That's good.
Yeah. Oh, look what I got. I'm gonna pull the big old bow out of the bag of holding.
It's taller than you are, as you're like pulling up this massive like yew bow from it. It's got like feathers coming off either end and a bit of fur, kind of working its way up the limbs of the bow.
What kind of bow is it?
It's like a long bow, like a.
Oh, just a normal long.
A very long bow.
Well, yeah, it's like I can't remember what they're called, but a lot of this stuff is patterned after like historical Japanese stuff,
Okay.
and this is
Mechanically, it's a long bow.
yes, mechanically
Okay.
it is a long bow.
Cool.
Yeah, basically I was keeping watch out of Yaisel's, tavern, and this guy thought he could like go toe to toe with me, so obviously I mopped the floor with him until he ran away, leaving all his belongings, and now I have them.
Okay, you got a bow?
So you mugged somebody?
No, he tried to mug me, so I took everything he owned.
That makes it better. Wait, was he poor?
No, he's the guy who shot the king.
What?
Oh, one of the clay guys.
Yeah.
Alright. I did that way wrong. That makes it much better, I suppose.
And now, yeah. So, this look cool to you? Is there anything fancy about it?
I'll take them and cast Identify on all the items.
Okay. The bow is magical. But there is some sort of like rune that flashes and glows on it when you try to identify it that seems to kind of rebuke your attempt to look into what it's able to do. It's some sort of you get the sense there's some sort of like master-servant relationship between this weapon and someone that is protecting it from your ability to see what it's capable of.
Okay.
It's, I don't think that bow will work for you. It's magical, but it looks like it's linked to someone.
Alright, well...
I wouldn't...
Anything else? Like from his clothes or... I don't remember what else dropped, but I've grabbed it all.
What else is there?
There was mostly his quiver, arrows, and like the clothes. There's not a lot of note on it.
Interesting. Arrows?
Yeah, they're interesting in that they're well made and of a style you're not familiar with. There's nothing magically interesting about them,
Okay.
other than there's a number of them that are clearly tipped with poison.
I am going to take some of that poison. Might be good to have this and make an antidote.
Okay.
Yeah, you can take like a wiping off of one of the arrows and
Yeah.
get some of it like gunked onto a cloth and drop that
Nice.
into a bottle.
Yeah, no, the rest of it is magic. It's... yeah.
If it was me, I'd destroy that bow.
But look at it.
It's connected to someone else.
Maybe they can track it?
I don't know.
I'm gonna
I
put it back
can't-
in the bag of holding.
You drop it into the bag of holding.
Okay. Also, we're all talking, and I know you don't want to go to the Isles Tavern, but we have to figure out what we're gonna do. This is why I came over, right? Out of character?
Yeah.
Okay.
Was to, like, he doesn't know about Yaisel's deal yet.
I don't know about what
He
you...
was sent as the messenger for Berrian.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
we were telling him about
I
that.
figured out what's going on with Yaisel.
Okay, what is that?
She...
An explanation for the eldritch, ungodly magical power that's in her current residence?
Yeah, that.
Sure.
She may have made a deal with, Arbitrary.
Do I know who Arbitrary is?
Yes, yeah, you guys would be familiar enough with this
Arbitrary. The god who is currently
Yeah, she
attacking our city and...
She got spooked after the king got assassinated,
Okay.
and, he sort of, schmoozed his way
Mm-hmm.
into her, like, vulnerable soul,
Mm-hmm.
and, so now she's one of his bastions, in the city.
Okay. So a hiding place, a safe house, a location for all of his denizens.
Yeah.
Okay, so I love Yaisel, and I am dedicated to Yaisel. but I'm not dedicated to her bar. That place nullifies everything that makes me powerful and is a complete and 100% null zone and power spot for our enemy. I can't go in there. Like, you need to understand, like, to her it seems like a place where people have to punch each other. Mm-hmm. And people can't use magical tricks. I don't think she fully understands the ramifications of what happened there. And the level of... wreck you. Do you understand? Like, that is not possible. What has happened there is not possible.
None of the other things we've ran into have been possible.
Yes, they are, but they're possible by people that are on this plane. That stuff there, that's level 10. That's the same. That's as powerful or more powerful than that rune I found.
All right.
More powerful.
Well,
I tried to counterspell, and it I tried to cast spells. It counterspelled my spells without even casting, with nothing. That's not possible.
So, well, I'm not sure what to do because Yaisel feels safe in her bar.
Great.
And
safe
you feel
from
safe
what?
out of
But
her
safe
bar.
from what?
Well, everything.
I feel like the tower's a safe place. I feel like the knot's a safe place. I feel like the palace is a safe place. Let's meet at any one of those safe places that isn't constructed by our enemy. Let's meet in a place that isn't a place of power for the enemy.
So, like, neutral territory.
Anywhere that's not there.
Okay.
I can't go in there. For example, if I went in there, and you need to understand this, if it's able to make a place of power like that, it can do whatever it wants in that place.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And there's nothing we can do about it.
Well,
Even though
On
considering
par
like
with all of the other...
the
you guys
limitations,
have been into.
at least in the other areas, there's nothing we can do in the other places, but it seems like there's some rules to what it can and can't do. But in there, probably nothing.
Well, I don't know. I don't know what to say because, like, we have to be together on this or we're gonna fall apart.
Okay. I feel like I've given a lot of ground in a lot of things. With Lorelei and different things like that. I feel like it would be nice if you guys would trust me and listen to me as a friend when it comes to the thing that I do. And when it comes to magic, it's not that I feel angsty or anything like that. That terrifies me. And it terrifies me because I understand it. And if you guys understood it, it would terrify you.
Alright, well, I'm just gonna ignore that lack of understanding thing and I'm gonna give him a hug.
And then I'm going to sit him and Kanon down and be like, here's some things I found out. And I'm going to go through and tell them all the stuff that I talked with the guy up there. I'm like, we have a nuclear option.
Alright.
Shouldn't we talk about this when everyone's together?
Great, get them together.
Alright.
Let me know where we can meet.
Alright, well...
Barry, I don't get why you're so scared. I mean, the other place you were able to cast more spells than anywhere else. Can you do that normally?
Kana. Do you know how you're an avatar?
No.
You don't know you're an avatar, that's the thing. So you don't even know that it happens to you. What if by doing this, she made it possible that she could become an avatar for him, and it can just take over her body and do stuff like you could do, and you don't even know. She wouldn't even know it's happening.
What if she made it that she could do that anywhere?
Great, but at least then she's not in a place of power where I can't do anything.
I'm just saying, if we're going to worry about anything that might...
You know, I'm not going there.
I'm just saying you're being a big scaredy butt.
If you understood, you would not be giving me a
That's a
hard
pretty
time.
rude way to say things.
Armando King.
What's rude about it?
You're just saying you know more than me, so I don't get to have an opinion.
You do get to have an opinion, but you're totally discounting my fear.
It's because you're being a scaredy butt.
Okay, and that's not rude?
That might be a little rude.
You guys can do what you want. I've said, like, do I get to have any limits?
Yeah.
Like, if there was a way to compromise here, I would. But there is no compromise. It's either I go there or I don't.
What if we build a little thing at the door so you can be outside?
Because it's
like
ridiculous.
inside?
We're just meeting.
Yeah.
Let's just meet. Like.
Maybe you could do this ending thing?
Maybe you guys could figure something out.
Okay, well, we should probably go talk to them then.
Okay,
Yeah.
well, I'll be here.
Why don't you come, like, nearby so that if we have to do, like, the owl thing, it's not, like, an hour walk?
That's a good point.
Because then it's like walk all the way back to the tower. Berrian, she said this, and then walk back. And Yaisel, Berrian said this, and then walk. I do like playing the high game, but it's more fun if you do it all at once, not.
I would send her a message, but I can't. I can't use any magic in there. I can't
Well,
do the
just-
teleporting thing. I can't do nothing.
Just go to.
Oh, go
Pearvus's
tell her
bar.
and I'll be here.
Go to Pearvus's bar, and then you're close.
Then what's the point?
Well, because then we can work things out and decide where to meet, but if we've got to communicate.
I'm still banned at Pearvus's bar.
Oh, yeah. Go to the bed and boar.
That's even farther.
No, it's on Bar Street.
That's fair.
Okay, I'll be at the bed and board.
Okay.
Let me know what you guys figure out.
Thanks. And she will, like, skip up and, like, give you a big hug. Okay, let's go.
Alright. I'm gonna, before I leave, I'm gonna put my hand on Berrian's shoulder and be like, it's gonna be okay.
Mm-hmm.
We'll figure it out.
The thing that like, I understand where fear pushed her, but where are we at in our relationships where she didn't even come and talk to us before she went and made a deal with the arch enemy? Like, what did we not do right?
I don't know.
Like, what did we do that pushed her into that?
I'm gonna figure it out. And then not do it again. That's how you learn.
Sure. Okay, I'll see you guys later.
Okay, bye.
Alright. Give me something nice.
He didn't say bye back.
Bye, Kena.
Bye. He didn't say bye back.
We're not.
Look, there's only so much, like...
Bye.
Bye.
Okay.
Oh,
say bye
fine. She mopes out of the tower. And then the moment you guys are at the door, like, springs back. And is like, Wednesday, you want to piggyback? Not really. Okay. If you're gonna look like that, she starts climbing up her back.
Huge.
And she'll start piggybacking Wednesday down
Dre
the
is
streets.
sort of like, he's in a bit of like a paranoid, like, hyper alert kind of state at the moment.
With good reason. You watch around you as carefully as you can. Go ahead and make me a perception check.
Yay! Go Dre! 9.
9. You don't notice anything abnormal. There's a few things that like make you jump, a couple shadows that freak you out a bit, but nothing ever comes of
A
it.
Drider!
You guys eventually make your way back to Bar Street, where Geisel would be waiting at her bar with Big Red there at the moment, I think.
And Lorelei.
And Lorelei, yeah. So you guys come in, and Kana is like, hi.
Your big red's
Hi.
upstairs unless he came down during that time.
Puts down Wednesday. You'd probably still be upstairs.
Yeah.
Hi.
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 Low.
No.
Oh, you did take a good job. Beryl taught me that one.
Lorelei pours another drink.
Kana's like, oh, drink, and runs over and grabs it.
Lorelei pours another drink.
I brought Wednesday. She was like shaking out her legs. Like, that's a long piggyback, right?
So, Berrian does not want to come here because he's scared of not being able to use magic.
He's a scaredy bomb.
That's not what I said.
It's,
If that's how he interprets it, then sure.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
he's very scared of, like, you know, what this thing can do if it can just turn off magic. And he's scared of you being able to, like, get taken over by it.
He says we're going to be advertised together.
Oh, at least we're together.
Yeah, so, he wants to meet at like a neutral territory.
He didn't feel weird about you being an avatar for another god on their side.
A
You
what?
just-
Still do feel weird about it.
I mean, it's creepy, but at least like we know that at least so far they've been fighting for us.
Because we beat them.
And that's the first time I've
They
ever...
could have taken Kina over at any time.
What are you talking about?
And then like Arbitrary or whatever
I'm
has been
confused.
like fighting us the whole time.
Super confused.
I don't really feel safe anywhere, so...
Well, can you feel equally so unsafe somewhere neutral so we can all talk? Because I don't want to have to run back and forth.
Yeah.
Okay. Thanks.
Sweet. Is there any alcohol left?
Kano shoves like a half-empty drink into his hands.
I'll take it.
I have to go get more stuff.
It's looking pretty empty. Where did it all go?
I have a theory.
What's your theory?
I think a dragon stole it.
Really?
Hmm?
Yeah, we have to fight them.
That's crazy. A dragon here?
Yeah.
Did it fit?
It shrunk itself.
We gotta find this dragon
I...
and beat it up.
After we figure out the rest of the stuff.
Okay.
All right.
I'm saying it seems kind of important if it can just break in here and steal all the alcohols.
This is true. It's pretty scary. All right. Where's Berrian?
We told him to go to the bed and boar because he didn't want to be too close, but I didn't want him all the way so that I had to walk and take messages and then come back and then take messages. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Let's go. I'm hungry.
I mean, I just ate, but sure, let's... should we look up or clean up or something?
I'll walk up. I'll meet you outside.
Hey,
You promise?
Pinky promise.
it's not like she could lock the door. I mean...
On the way
today's pretty good
over?
at getting into things.
Is
I have
there
to-
a bard at the tavern that I'm at?
The bed and board? Likely, yeah.
No, okay. I will go and talk to him before they get there.
Howdy, what can I do for you?
Oh, not much. I have a question for you.
Sure.
Have you heard any new tunes recently?
I mean, I'm always hearing new tunes. Are you looking for something in particular?
Yeah, have you heard of the Butcher of Alochrin?
I think I heard somebody singing it.
It's all the rage. It's all over.
Oh. I mean, I didn't really listen well enough to get the whole thing.
Okay.
Seemed a little fanciful. I tend to stick to historic things.
Okay, well, if you could play it, I'd appreciate it.
I'll...
I flash a gold.
I can do my level best. She grabs the
I'm like,
gold from you.
You got about 25 minutes. You can find another bard who knows it to accompany if you want.
I've gotta go on stage right away. I'm just taking a little break to get some
Sure.
liquid in me. But I remember parts of it.
Okay, yeah.
Looks down at the gold, and my memory's just getting better.
And I give her a copy of the lyrics.
You pull it out, she's like, oh,
Here, yeah, this is a... Well, it's all over. It was written by da-da-da-da-da.
oh, I've heard of them.
Yeah. Here.
I'm not used to people just having this on them, but alright.
Yeah, he gave it to me.
It's even
yeah,
got
there you go.
musical notation.
Wow.
Yeah.
As they set up on the stage, and we'll...
But just wait, like, you'll see some people come in. They look like this and this and this. Play it maybe like 10 minutes after they get seated and everything.
Okay, sure.
And I give them a description of Dre and everything.
Yeah, you describe them. As you guys make your way over with Kana just kind of pestering the group the whole way, an overabundance of energy to her. Eventually you guys arrive at the bed and boar, you come in. It's not too crowded, you can see Berrian sitting off alone at one of the tables, and there's a few other tables full of people. There's a nice gnome bard girl who catches your guys' eyes. You come in and nods at you guys, and you're a little confused as to why. But you head over to Berrian's table and kind of get yourselves seated around him, and then you guys hear from the stage, and a special request going out to
Sorry.
our...
I would have told her this. I'm like, just play it naturally. Just let it go. Don't
Oh.
mention me at all. Don't say nothing.
Okay.
Just make it like it's a normal part of your set.
Looks over, like smiles at you guys one last time, and then starts this song as you guys will slowly, if you're paying attention at all, and it might catch your attention if you're not, starts playing song about the Butcher of Alochrin, a terrible fiend of the streets, his many legendary, terrifying feats.
Are you serious here? Oh my god. I'm gonna get up. I'm gonna go over to the stage.
Okay.
Hey,
Hi, did you like it?
why are you singing that song?
Message: deny everything. So you heard it from another bard.
Make me a persuasion check.
Me?
Yeah,
Or him?
you.
Do I have advantage because I told her I already don't want to be affiliated?
How much gold did you give her?
I give her like 10 gold.
Yes, you have advantage.
Okay.
Uh, 17, 15.
16.
Roll persuasion, please, Dre. You do not have advantage because you have not given her any gold.
It's an 11.
She looks at you, and just like this innocent, like blinking, like.
It's all the rage. You heard it.
Oh, I heard it from a couple other bards. It's been really popular around Bar Street. Yeah, it's really catching on.
Alright, well, you tell them that, things tend to happen to people who play that song.
What sort of things?
Oh.
Woo!
Make me an intimidation check.
Natural 20.
She, like... Okay. Will do.
And, like, if he's off stage and she's on stage, so they'd be, like, at level, like...
He messaged into her head. He's so full of shit, his eyes are brown.
Make me a persuasion check.
It's an 11?
Well, why am I rolling? You rolled a net 20.
I was going to see if you rolled a nat 20 or not. Or at least
Okay.
close. But yeah, no, she, like, kind of backs up. I gotta get to my next set.
Pass it on.
Old Captain Roger goes shakily into her next song, and it takes her a little while to recover. It's about partway through the like second verse that she gets her like singing voice back and is singing some pirate tale from the Sarthian Ocean. You go back and sit down across from your brother.
God, I hate rumors.
What rumors?
I don't know. Some stupid, like, that cannibal thing is turned into, like, citywide...
Like from the bar the other night?
Yeah,
Holy, and they made a song already?
Lorelei's just, like... it's, like, 26 from Lorelei.
If you want to roll deception to try to
27.
keep Lorelei from seeing you're lying, you can, Dan.
Yeah, Dre doesn't know shit, but Lorelei. It's a natural 2.
Well, like I can't roll. I can't beat it. The max I can roll is a 19 on a crit.
Like a natural
Yeah.
20 would...
So there's
No, a nat 20 would have beat it, and then a 19 would have been an 18. I usually give more information the more you beat them by, but Lorelei is a hard person to lie in front of.
So she gets it. I'm just like.
Yeah.
So what did you say?
Just like... This is Lorelei's, like, bullshit detector.
So what did? Because I'm responding to you. She's checking for bullshit. What did you say?
I said, I hate rumors. And
I'm
so,
like,
oh,
the,
it's
so
that
the
one that they
cannibal
already
thing,
made a
and you
song
were
out
like,
of it?
So what
from
she-
the bar?
So what she gets for it, I'm like, from the bar? Somebody already made a song of it? So she gets it like, I'm astounded that somebody had already made a song about it. It sounds like I know more than I know, but I'm mostly just laughing at Dre's expense.
I would say, given the amount she rolled above you...
She doesn't know that I instantly... There's like...
No, I'm not
No,
saying she
I'm
was
not,
everything.
like, I don't...
I would say-
I'm telling her what she got.
Right, but that's more my area to adjudicate how much somebody knows something, because you're going to have a very...
Sure, what else would I need to give her?
So I'm saying what she would probably get from what it's saying is there's like,
Based off
definitely
of those words I said.
yeah. So definitely there's a laughing at Dre's expense, but he does not seem surprised they already made a song out of it. He does not seem surprised at all that they already made a song out of it.
Yeah, that would fit. Just doesn't seem surprised they made a song out of it.
Yeah, Lorelei just smiles.
All right. So Lorelei grinning between the two of them, Dre just kind of in a huff in his one corner of the table.
Like, the slightest, like, pointed look at Berrian, but, yeah, nothing more than that.
And Yaisel, you come and sit down with the group, and there's kind of this like nervous tension between you and Berrian.
No tension.
Very well, no tension.
I have no problem with Yaisel.
Definitely tension for her.
Okay, I might feel that, but
Guys, here, I ordered you boar.
Boar.
there would have been boar on the
I know
table.
you've been on a meat kick lately.
There would have
so-
been boar on the table already with sides.
Okay, Barry, and ordered you boar.
Hi! She's like waving at one of the servers who comes around. Yes, hi, what can
I'm gonna need
I
more boar.
get? Okay, another flank, sure. I just wanted something to drink.
Drinks.
Right. Water, juice. I was thinking whiskey. Looks over at the rest of you like, okay, for sure, whiskey. Anything for the rest of you?
Whiskey.
2 whiskey, got it.
Just ale, like whatever.
All right, sure.
I
Was
would
it-
have had a
I'm already-
conversation beforehand. Just the usual.
Sure. All right, another glass. Looking at Lorelei now.
Something red.
Sure, I can bring you
Something
wine.
nice. Yeah.
All right. As she heads off and kind of seems to get her feet back under after being fairly surprised by Kanaw's demeanor. And we'll come back a little while later with the drinks and promise that the boar is on its way out as soon as they're done with it in the kitchen.
Lorelei takes a sip, swirls it, takes a sip,
Yeah, it's
just
fairly standard wine.
yeah. She's like,
You've been drinking some much nicer
Yeah.
stuff with,
Just like
with Ari.
little
in recent
disappointment on
history.
her face.
The last, 4 or 5 bottles you guys have drank have been 100 gold plus, from Ethlandir or from Sarthia or somewhere. And this is it's not bad wine, but it's liquor store bottle of wine.
Well,
All right, who wants to start?
I'm gonna play some tavern music.
anyways, what's done is done. I found out some more information, and then I'll go in and tell them about the stuff I learned from the guy and the things we'd have to do to strike directly at the Sakar and deal with this once and for all.
Awesome. What's that?
I say,
Yeah,
I'm not going through the 15 minutes of
you
conversation.
guys have been also, Mondo King says there are DMZ nearby, and that's an interesting paradox. I haven't been checking this, so I don't know what we're talking about. But hello, Mondo King. I didn't say that when everybody else did. Welcome back.
Mondo King.
Same to you, Shay. Hello, welcome back. He says you can have any opinion you want, as long as it aligns with the Emperor's.
This is a monumental occasion.
Don't you start.
Oh.
Don't you start on
don't
me.
you-
I haven't done it in a month or longer.
More than a year.
No, not in a year.
It's been a while.
It has not been a year.
No, there's not been
Good
a year.
while.
No, not really.
Listen, I may be exaggerating slightly.
I stopped doing the Mondo jokes. I stopped doing the careless whisper. I stopped doing the 70s porn sounds. I stopped a lot of stuff.
I don't even remember those ones.
All right.
So he lays out the information he got about
Mondelicious.
gathering the 2 groups, one involving a prison break for some sort of doppelganger or something of the elven man up above, the other being a visit to some group in the astral plane to convince them to exchange their favor that they owe for their worship, and then the other being to deal with a certain creature that whatever order Master Hall belongs to does not wish to deal with themselves.
And before that, a stop at either the Mistress,
The Anastasia, the
Midnight Mistress?
I think that's it.
yeah,
It's
Anastasia,
been a hot
or,
minute since I've played
or the other.
Anastasia.
You have Anastasia?
Midnight
That's a
Mistress.
character?
Yeah, she came up a lot in my Tuesday campaign in Camerdell. So
Okay, so either her or the Archmagus for the continent.
She the one that I met?
What's that?
They're is she the one that I met when we
No, the Tuesday campaign you haven't played in. The one that happened before the one that's on Ethlandir.
Okay, I was like-
Yeah, the last Tuesday campaign was based in Camerdell, and we went from level 1 to 20.
Oh,
So
you played in the Tuesday campaign?
she showed up for a session or 3?
4.
4, yeah.
Fun
Oh.
behind the scenes glimpses. The many games
But those are the things we'd have to
going
do.
on at the moment.
That's, I think, a good option at this point.
All right, 2 questions.
Sure.
What is the astral plane and how do we get there?
Those are good questions.
I thought it was like a dream.
Okay. So
I dreamed myself there.
the astral plane is just like a lot of other planes. There's like the plane of fire, plane of water. There's the positive material plane, negative material plane. There's lots of different planes. Like Lorelei, I'm sure you'd be familiar with the celestial plane.
Sounds like we're celestials.
Where would
are?
her god be from?
Her god would probably have some demi-plane attached to the astral plane.
Sure. So your god would most likely be something from like astral plane. Typically,
Alright.
the astral
Hi,
plane
Jenna.
in this world is when beings get too powerful here, they end up or reside in the astral plane.
All right.
Like the one that's attacking this city. What's his name?
Arbitrary?
Arbitrary probably resides his like interpretation or whatever his physical body at this point would be in the astral plane.
So we can't walk there.
No,
I
there's-
mean, not easily.
As a chair like scooches to turn around, and you guys see Z sitting at like the table next
Oh.
to you and like pulls his hood back.
Z.
You
How you doing?
technically could walk there, but you'd have to
Lorelei's
walk the
like
portal
very on guard.
through the portal, and then you'd be there.
I'm sorry. Who are you?
Oh, this is Z.
Oh, me? Hello?
He's my I don't know, instructor.
My mentor works.
Mentor,
works
sure.
for me. They call me Z. Who are you?
Lorelei.
Oh, very good, very good. It's a good name, I guess. As good as any. I don't really care.
Okay. Insight check. Is this person trying to play us?
Go ahead and roll.
Let's say dirty 20.
Okay, you look over at him, and he's looking back at her, and blank slate, like just face, and you're like, where all of the things that should tell me what somebody's thinking are, there's just old man, like staring back, no idea what his intentions are or what he's feeling. He's got this kind of like mischievous grin about him that seems, by the lines of his face, a fairly like permanent fixture to him, but gives nothing. Like most people would look at him and be like, "Oh wow, he's just neutral," and you're like, "This is a master at not giving away anything." Like,
It's like looking at Wednesday.
Yeah. Lorelei goes from looking like confused to very nervous.
Also, you're wrong about the last point. Arbitrary's not from the astral plane at all.
Where's he from?
Not this universe.
Oh, he's from another universe.
Yes.
Okay, that's another conversation.
Not really.
And
It's part
Barry
of
just
it
kind of
we
goes silent
had.
for a minute as like implications and things about magic just roll out, and he's like, "Holy fuck, I know nothing of what I thought I knew." It's like one of those things where you're like, "Yeah, I think I know some stuff," and then a door opens because you get a little bit more smart, and you're like, "Oh shit."
when you're like, "I've got this maze figured out," and you like get up onto like some like staircase and look out at the maze that you're inside of this maze you've just figured out, you're like,
It's like, yeah, it's
shit.
like X, Y, X is 22, X is not 22. Like,
What is it? The fish in a well the frog in the well realizes how big the sky is.
yeah.
Yeah, or like the ending of all of the Men in Black movies.
Yeah, the world in the pump.
There's a really good saying. I think it's Chinese that a frog in the well knows not how big the sky is. Because if you picture like you're at the bottom of the well and there's this circle at the top, if you like grew up there, your entire sky is this little circle, and it's not till you climb out that you realize like, oh, that's a tiny chunk. That is a very fitting.
Isn't it crazy how it gets super bright for like just the tiniest millisecond?
Yeah. So, yeah, Z, we'll have to talk about that.
No, I just did.
Do you know the spell plane shift?
Yes. How do you think I got here?
Okay, we no longer have to do... Where are you from?
Really, it's not really what I meant by that. I mean, how do you think I got to this restaurant today following you?
Don't you just teleport?
If I'm on this plane, yes.
Oh, you go to a bunch of different planes.
All the time.
Okay. Okay. Do you think you could help us get to these locations if we wanted to go?
What locations? I was half listening.
I once go back and I retell him about the things that they said and the things we have to do to try and get to da.
Nods along, and you see him for like a minute, like mulling it over, trying
I
to
see
decide
it
if
start
it's
to happen,
interesting
and I'm
or
like, focus!
I guess. Sounds kind of boring.
Okay.
Is someone going to die?
Probably.
The whole city.
Wait, now?
No, but if we don't stop them.
No, I mean, while we do it.
Sure, yeah, we're killing so many
I'm
things.
sure at some point we'll have to hurt something.
Alright, I suppose I could help.
Like, I don't know. Do you want to fight some Gith or something?
No, not particularly.
Okay, well,
That would ruin a lot of plans.
you have plans with the Gith?
Not so many. There's a lot they haven't found yet, and if they start seeing me around, they might start looking and find some of the surprises I left.
Okay. If you could help, that would save us a lot. I wouldn't have to talk to the Midnight Mistress or the Archmagus.
Oh. Right. Well, I already said I would, so this is an awkward silence for no reason.
Okay. So what do you guys think about... Do we want to fight this game and play this bullshit, or do we just want to fight Thessacar and be done with it?
I don't know. Like,
Wait, doesn't the game sound like way more fun?
well, yeah, but part of the the way the game's been set up, we would have to defeat Yazel
Why?
because it's a long
She can
story.
tell you.
Hello?
Hi.
I'm presuming you're Geisel?
Yeah.
From Z, apparently.
Hi, Z. I made a deal with Arbitrary,
Uh-huh, and?
Bastion, for the game, I guess.
Right.
That's
And?
why they're being weird about it.
I'm failing to track why you have to fight her.
Because we have to defeat the Bastions to get the city to leave.
I have to defeat the generals.
Who's
Did
the-
none of you read the rules?
She's a general.
What? No, she's not. Look at her. Frumpish, if
And
anything.
who's the general?
There's a mansion over there, and then there's a coliseum over there, and I imagine they have a few
We
more
wouldn't
planets
have to mess
before
with her
you- Why would you have to mess with her?
because she became one of those spots.
No. There's tons of her. You don't have to go defeat all of them. What,
Where?
You think he's been here for months and he doesn't have any secret caches?
Well, I don't know. Can I have another drink?
The waitress comes over. Sure, what do you want?
Just more of this.
Can I get a whiskey?
Yes, yeah, she'll come back with a round of whiskeys for everybody, and
Right, I mean, look at her. She's not a general.
Never said anything about being a general either. I'm just a bastion.
Barely a
I
dragon.
thought that was the same thing.
Being a bastion is worse.
Yeah.
Everybody hates it. They just sit in a corner, pop up their gun, sit behind a shield.
Oh, it's just the worst.
why do I talk to you guys again? Anybody want to remind me?
Like,
I did nothing.
you made...
Nothing. It's just like, I'm out. It wasn't me.
Yeah, you made both halves of that funny yourself, so... like, I don't know what you want from us.
For those who don't know, I dislike Bastion greatly in Overwatch.
Greatly is an understatement.
That's not true. I actually don't mind Bastion as long as both teams are good enough to deal with him, but when one team is not, he makes the game not fun.
Prepare
The
yourself
fact
for
that he
the
has to
onslaught
validate
of
himself
Bastion
on
supporters.
stream.
What if we get shut down?
Yeah, it's
We
like,
get
I
canceled?
thought I could support this D&D stream. Then I learned that they support Bastion hate.
Please don't cancel me for having an opinion about Overwatch. Oh.
I got Dunkaroos.
What? What? From whence?
Fuck you, it's mine.
Brody
Damn
and
it.
Dunkaroos?
They're mine.
Okay.
So, back. Yeah, he just looks at you guys like you're stupid. Like,
Look at her. She's not a general.
without Dunker
Okay.
over here.
So I think it comes down to, do we want to fight the generals and play this stupid game, or do
It's
we...
not well,
Ten
fine.
stand.
Sorry, what?
Dunkaroo.
Did you dunk it?
I don't know that you have anything more interesting going on.
oh, he's bringing more. I would love Dunkaroos.
Thanks, bro.
This
You
is
have to give me one of yours.
This is my childhood.
Thank you.
this is making like the 8-year-old inside me so happy.
Thank you.
So
Thank
just
you.
saying, if somebody wanted
You guys
to
all owe me
maybe
one.
have some type of cookie snack that gets dunked in icing, we could sponsor it on our show.
Yeah, man, these are such great generic dunkable cookies.
I like icing dip cookies.
Okay, yeah, so we're gonna have to dub over the original, with just like icing-based cookies. Just take
In
that,
that tone.
take that sound bite out.
Dad, I get one.
Of mine?
Yes, I gave you one of mine.
Oh, okay.
I also
fine.
get one of yours.
No, hey!
I'm just saying it seems fair.
This icing.
Sorry, stream. All it took was Dunkaroos to derail us completely. We're like, what?
This is
Dealing
my
with the
whiskey.
fate of Alochrin?
No,
Sorry,
this is-
we'll be right back.
This is my whiskey. I don't know what you're talking about.
And Trey's like, what are these?
Okay. Do we want to fight the generals or do we want to go and just fuck this?
I think we try and fight the generals. We're so close.
How many generals are left?
Just the 2, right?
You guys know of at least 3. One of them being the one that was called the Strategist, who is the one with the army that has been holding most of the King's men at bay. The other one being whoever's in charge of these clay soldiers. And then the arena.
Coliseum.
But you guys have been slowly kind of been getting a picture of how this game is supposed to be played out, but you're still not sure what the rules are about sending more generals or not. I mean, the clay soldiers kind of came partway through.
So, you said we didn't read the rules, Z.
Right.
We weren't given any rules to read.
Yes, you were.
No, we weren't.
Yes, you were.
Okay, what were we... Inform me.
Right by the door.
Was there
big
right
box.
by the door?
No.
No, there's nothing there.
You just go through the portal, ask anybody, they can show you where they are.
How far are we from the door?
You guys are on Bar Street, which is about as close as you can get.
Okay, hold on.
Hang on, you're not going anywhere.
Gone.
Are you teleporting?
Dimension door.
He goes prone. Fuck you.
You're not in her bar.
I
walked
really
through the
just
portal.
wanted it to happen.
Excuse me? The first person I see.
Yeah, you head through the portal. The first person you come across is this massive-looking, slightly like canid creatures. Drool just like coming out, huge fangs. They've got some sort of like ragged cloak around them, hunched. They're like vaguely bipedal, and there's like patches of fur falling off.
Yes.
I was told that there's some rules by the door here
Rules.
for the game.
Yes, I can show you them.
Thank you.
Follow me.
I do that.
And he will start leading you through a few twists and turns, like away from the portal. But you very
Make a
quickly-
wisdom save.
You very quickly find yourself in a fairly open square, and there is what seems to be a like a massive stone tablet that's been made out of a number of different stones and materials, and looks like it's been like put together over quite a long period of time. And the top description, he will start reading them to you. I'm not going to do his voice because I don't want to destroy
I write
myself.
it down.
But yeah, the top description is basically the rules as we know them.
Okay. If you want
and-
to send us this, I'm writing it down in my notebook.
Yeah, I'll send you guys it later. But the gist of it is that the organizer needs to be defeated. And in order to gain the right to challenge the organizer, the rule is he must be fought last. Any general that is sent can immediately be responded to by the other side sending a general back. And the game, but you cannot send a general if the other side does not have anybody to send. And there's the, like, you can tell this is, like, the cities that have been trapped here have worked together to, like, figure out these rules over years. So it's like, quite a lengthy, like, cobbled together thing. But you get the sense that Arbitrary likes the games, and there's a certain sort of almost fairness to them. People have learned that he doesn't send more generals than... Like, he doesn't just hamper cities with more generals than they can afford to respond back to, and usually limits himself to sending as many as the other city sends back. So, it, like, if somebody makes a move in the middle, that'll change the game, but usually There's a few generals to deal with, some surprises mixed in, and then you can win the right to fight whoever is organizing the game.
Okay.
The other thing that's mentioned in there is there would be mention of the rule that Thessakar talked with you guys and the king about letting people through and the consequences of like just targeting them with your police force or whatever immediately. There's something else really important. Oh yeah, the other one is there'd be a whole section of people like coming to the city after losing and realizing that no gods were sent, and there's more than one god in this city under Arbitrary. And they have managed to piece together that he only sends generals up to the same sort of strength that the city has within it.
Okay,
Or a
so
little
that's why
above
the water guy was sent, because Noldir sent down an angel.
Yes. And also, the water guy did not appear in his full form. You guys dealt with, like, a minor avatar of his. So, there's some sense of fairness. He doesn't do these games to win cities, he does them because they're fun. And you'd also get the sense that the organizer has a lot more say in it. That, like a lot gets attributed to Arbitrary, but it seems like it's some of his generals put this on to please him.
So we basically gave him the church.
No.
Well, our general got killed.
Yes, but there's left as well.
Oh, because we told him to.
Yeah, that was the deal you guys made. You said, I will
right.
leave and give you back your people. I just want to kill this bitch who keeps staring at me. Was the gist of that one.
She got them eyes.
Yeah, and then
She
you guys
looked at
got
me
the
wrong.
item. You've got the item after with the flaw, which you have some sense of why he was so needed to show his superiority.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I'm like, thank you very much.
Most welcome.
What's your name?
I do not go by any name.
Oh. Well, what do you do in this city?
Depends on who has need of me. For the most part, I am a chef,
You cook food?
among other things.
Oh. What are some of these other things?
He's
I prepare
No.
an assortment
No.
of stonework
It's
for
the
some
butcher.
of the stone tribes.
Well, thank you very much.
Most welcome, traveler. I shall take you back to your gate. Careful not to go through the wrong one. Your city is not the only participating in games.
Oh, I have that. Do you know who the organizer is for our game?
I believe it is Thessakar.
Ah, good confirmation. Thank you.
Most welcome. Very, very creepy demeanor, voice, like everything about them. Completely, like, passive, very polite. Takes you back to your gate.
I go through, come back. About 10 minutes later, back in the seat.
As you appear in the seat again.
No, I would just walk, actually.
Okay.
If you do that again,
Yaisel's been just drinking and drinking.
Okay.
I would have made, like, after, like, 3 or 4 shots of whiskey.
No, she got the cups. She didn't get shots. She wasn't taking shots.
Yeah, well, so after, like, a full glass of whiskey.
Fifth of whiskey.
It's like whiskey shots, glasses of this much.
Yeah, so, like, if, like, once
After
you've
an
drinking...
over reasonable amount of
Yeah.
whiskey.
Like, I don't know how much...
Specifics aside, eventually
Yeah.
Dre will.
like, okay, like, we have to
He left.
be functional.
We're done talking. He
He'll
left.
be back. He's always back.
Weird.
Except for that one time.
Hey, I sit down.
He's back!
Like, as Johnny was, like, getting up to go.
Hey,
If you ever do that again,
screech the chair.
leave.
Anyways, so I
We've talked about this.
Well, at least I didn't go over there and. Anyways,
Finish the sentence?
hmm?
Finish the sentence?
Alright, we're getting out of hand.
and I explained the stuff I learned. Basically, here's the rules. There's an organizer. We have to beat the generals to challenge him. I tell them all the rules.
Okay.
Okay, I said we go for the generals. Like, I don't want to, you know, if he's actively not flexing the power he could attack us with, we shouldn't, like, poke the bear.
So, to give you a sense on that side of things, the tablet you saw is more than just like a list of rules, because nobody seems to know them all. It's what they know about it. From what you read, you would get the sense that were you to do something like that, he'd probably take it on the chin. There might be like some repercussion, but you've got to remember the perspective of this creature. This is nothing. This is a side diversion. This is...
I say that, so just to reiterate and make them understand the scope of this thing's power. He's not even from our universe. This is a trifle. He rips pieces of other planets apart just to occupy himself.
So he really wouldn't care if we just...
The thing I talked to up there... No, I think he'd take it on the chin. I just think that he would just probably change the rules a little bit. And it could hurt us.
So it wouldn't actually end anything.
We're not the only game. Apparently there's lots of these games going on right now up there.
Oh, jeez. So, would, like, fighting him now actually stop anything?
Let me give you...
You would have the sense that this plan that has been proposed would be another method that could end the conflict. It's not inside the usual bounds of the game. You're not sure how he'd react, but this creature, like, it could be a positive. This creature might be so amused by this alternate ending that it's generous, and it could be the opposite. But it's... You guys get the sense that he has this sort of even-handedness about things, because that's the only way the games stay fun. If he wanted your city, he would just grab it. And it would be boring. So let me... You know how, like, little kids will build houses out of bricks? Blocks of wood?
I made him out of sticks, but yeah.
Think of his house as a whole bunch of little blocks, and that's all the cities. And if he accidentally got up and knocked one of them over...
Mm-hmm.
He wouldn't care. That's kind of what our worlds are to him. So I don't know. I think we can fight the generals unless something janky happens. I think we hold the ace of spades, and if something happens, we go for the big nuclear option, and if it doesn't, we'll play his game until he decides that it's not fun anymore.
Geisel, what do you think?
I want to have fun with it. So
What
I said
sounds-
generals.
Alright.
I personally don't want to make someone a god. So
Make someone a god?
we have to get divine power for someone to defeat Thessakar.
Oh,
Okay, so,
that might work.
how about we vote on it then?
I vote for the generals.
Generals!
Way more fun.
Okay.
Are you helping?
Do you have a helping vote?
Okay.
Everyone vote to have Z help. I put up my hand. This one, put your hand.
Motion denied. Moving on.
Who gave you, like, jurisdiction?
Veto privilege was me just now. Didn't you notice?
Well,
Pay more attention.
I gave myself jurisdiction. You can't... I already
suppose
have
we'll
it.
have to solve this with military might.
Don't do that.
I mean, how much might... Like, he's... How many military people can he have? Like, they're all busy.
Dre, you've seen this guy.
Well, it's my army. Me against your army.
Fine.
Okay.
God.
I'm good for the generals.
Hate mysterious old men.
Generals.
Generals.
What a specific fear.
Lorelei.
And cats. That's it. That's all I hate.
That is incredibly specific. What if it was an old man cat?
I
I know a few. There's some
do
spaces
not...
you need
Do
to meet.
not...
Don't resist.
as you feel magic start to take hold. Are you resisting?
Yes.
Okay, it'll fail then. It's the teleport spell. You have to be not resisting as he vanishes.
Okay.
He's just like... Dre is... tense.
About 30 seconds later, he reappears in the chair.
Boring.
Generals.
Aye.
I...
Yes.
Lorelei.
Yeah.
Kena.
Okay.
All right. Vote to have the meeting place of the group not be Yaisel's bar. Aye.
No. What are we talking about?
He doesn't like not being able to cast spells. He doesn't like it.
Oh. I don't understand.
I'm sorry, I'm with Berrian.
Have fun without me.
I
I'm not meeting anywhere near his
can't-
tower.
I can't protect any
What's
of
wrong
you.
with my tower?
What's wrong with the bar?
No, hold on. Just, you've slept in my tower for weeks.
Not for the last 4 months. I don't know. You don't notice I don't like being there, but
Well, then maybe
I'm
you
very
could.
perceptive.
I've given you a reason why I don't like.
There's so many people at your tower all the time. I don't want to be around people
There's like-
learning magic.
There's like 40 people in your bar.
I have
all
lost
the time.
like an entire cloak to stray firebolts.
Is it the people that bother you?
It's the learning magic around me that bothers me.
So you don't like
It's-
magic.
I don't like them learning it around me. They're not very good at it.
They're actually.
They kind of...
They progress.
You see this burn? They kind of just attack you with firebolts without meaning to.
Okay, that's fine. So we don't need to meet at my tower or your bar. Is this the new meeting place?
Sure.
Okay, good. Aye.
I don't like it. Kidding.
I'm still confused.
Sure. Vote to meet here.
Aye.
Vetoed. Sorry, I take it back.
Thank you. Thank you.
You're
Aye.
welcome.
All right. Well, tomorrow night, let's go and fight this thing then.
Okay.
Wait, so we're not doing the astral plane thing?
No,
At least not for now.
Oh.
but you did volunteer to help us.
Sure, if you want to go to the astral plane, let's go.
No, you said you would help us with the generals because that sounded fun.
No, I didn't.
Mm-hmm.
No,
That's what you said.
I did not.
You did.
Do you want me to?
Yeah.
All right. I hope he read the rules so you understand what happens when I get involved, right?
Well, you
Oh, would you become a general?
So I almost certainly would be considered one.
you're
Yeah,
not.
good point. No, don't.
It's going to be really interesting. I'm down for it.
Did they consider Bran a general?
Yes. Yeah, she was one of the generals you guys sent.
We sent her?
Oh, no, she was captured. Sorry, she was one of the... They did not consider Bran a general.
Okay, because I'm like,
Brody, have you tried?
I was
one
like
of
a
the
third
cucumber
circle
chips?
caster, and she was second first circle caster.
Yeah, no. No, she got taken when they took a location there.
Did they take Laura Baker as well?
They did not. Laura Baker also doesn't live in Alochrin.
Oh, okay. So who did they take as our generals?
They don't take generals. You send them. The king has been in charge of that. So the one you guys have heard the most about would be the Soaring Knight
Oh,
she's the one
been-
that the stories are spreading about. Like every victory she has gets popularized at the moment. So she's been the main general on the other side.
Right, we had the angel. Right, or was
yeah,
that
no,
just
so the
protecting?
yeah the angel was
Okay.
Basically Nuldir going. You can take whatever part of the city you want except here. Don't touch my church.
Okay. Well, all right, generals. It is tomorrow night. Do you guys want to go fight the clay
Am I
things?
in or what? Let's
Hey,
go.
You're
No,
in.
no. Because you'll become a general,
Huh?
and then they'll send another general,
I don't know what he can do, and I don't want to fight something I don't know.
and they'll
how
send
powerful it is.
something equivalent.
Because he's probably just gonna leave on us.
I do have things to do.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go do them.
Right now?
No.
Yeah.
I was still teasing you guys.
Sure. No, drink more.
I'll send you a message if we need you for the astral plane.
All right.
All right.
Ugh.
Well, enjoy your drinks as he vanishes.
All right, we're not doing anything tonight.
I think we should wait for tomorrow when we're all fresh.
More drinks.
More drinks.
Okay. You guys
Spend the night
each
drinking.
finish your drinks, and after your next drink, you each turn a different color.
What color am I?
You're normally blue.
I'm normally purple.
Purple. Okay. Bright green, like glowing green.
Okay.
Dre, you are like a black void, like midnight black. And then Berrian, you are this nice, rather bright shade of hot pink.
Sweet.
And then Kana is like the muted green to your glowing green. Like she looks like a leafy like vine or something. And Lorelei is a like a copper.
And then Wednesday.
Oh yeah, and Wednesday is a deep blue.
This is cool.
A Thessacar blue.
No, more like an.
I knew it! Enemy! Yeah, Dre sort of looks
We're
over
green
at...
buddies.
Yeah, Dre looks over at Wednesday. It's like, hey, want to make navy?
Gross.
What?
It
Oh.
was... Look. No, it's fine. It's fine. It's just a joke.
But I
Like,
sit down, and then once nobody's like paying attention, like maybe we can get back. Like whisper to you.
Kira, we're green buddies.
Hey! She like squeezes you and lifts you up.
Maybe
You guys,
there.
you guys could probably put together that his enjoy your drinks was more teasing. Z has done something to your drinks.
Yep.
alright. Yeah, Lorelei, like, just, like, sort of drinks quietly, like, and observes.
Okay. Lorelei watching over the group. Mondo said he would also like a packet of Dunkaroos. Runa said she would give him one, and he said thank you.
Like,
Yeah.
how
I
far
want
are we
another one.
sending him, Mondo?
It's nice to have Mondo in flashback. This
Right,
is the good
this is
old
like-
days.
The OGs.
Like, this is
Man,
the OGs.
what is this, like, 6 months ago?
Yeah.
Shane's kind of OG too.
Yeah, Shay is OG as well, but
Yeah.
like
Shay,
for
sorry,
those who
Shay.
don't know, like Mondo and Flash are like the original viewers
They used
who
to watch us
showed
when
up.
we were not cool.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
We're
remember...
still not cool, but like,
Yeah, I remember specifically we were fighting like snake things in the desert, and Mondo was like, "Whoa, that's cool. What's that?" And I was like, "A person."
All right, so you guys enjoy some drinks at the bar. The next morning, the colors will go back to normal.
Good.
But until then, you guys are drinking to like a slew of odd looks. The waitress is by far the most confused. She had just kind of gotten comfortable around the group, and now she's once again like kind of on the back foot dealing with you guys.
I'm like, does this, something's off with this. Can you give that a sip?
No, I think I'll just throw that out. She starts collecting the glasses from the table. I'm sorry, I don't know what happened.
I want my money back.
I'll get the owner. She like heads out, and a little while later, you guys see a rather rotund gnome in a very nice robe coming up. I hear there's been. Oh my!
Yeah, we'd like our money back.
I'm green.
Right. Don't think any of my drinks do this.
Well, we're just drinking your drinks.
Did you piss off anybody magical?
No.
Oh. Well,
Maybe
no
a little-
refunds, but I will regale you with a tale of the time I defeated the mighty boar. If you look up to the...
As he will launch into his story about how he.
Vote to have our meeting somewhere else in the future.
Quiet down, I'm just getting to the good part. Now,
Did you kill the boar?
It was close to. At first
I
it was a
eat it.
mighty child. What?
Can I eat the boar?
Oh no, I ate it long ago, but I do have it stuffed up there, what's left of it.
As there's like a big plaque with a boar on like the centerpiece of one of the walls is just this massive plaque
I want to hear
with
more.
a tough-looking boar on it.
Okay,
Me and
Can
Trey have
I-
heard this story 1,000
yeah,
times.
can I try and cast a spell as Lorelei that's intended to do damage, but have it not do damage?
What's the spell?
I want to cast, like, what is it called? Hang on. Phantasmal Killer, to have, like, in his mind, the boar on the wall come alive and start charging after him, like, kind of harmlessly, just to, like, really just get him to leave us alone. And maybe scare him a little bit out of his bravado.
Okay. Yeah, what's the saving throw?
It's a wisdom save. He has disadvantage.
Well, that's a natural one to start. So, he definitely fails as it comes like, oh! It's moving! Get back behind me, as he, like, steps in front of your guys' table, and it's like this gnome, fat, like, trying to, like, put you guys behind him. Come at me, you foul beast! And grabs one of the chairs and breaks it over one of the tables, takes the two, like, shattered legs, like these giant shivs, as he starts, like, squaring up and, like, dancing around something. Everyone's watching, like, what the fuck? He leaps at one of the tables, and the people, like, fall over to get out of the way as he, like, stabs down on the table right where somebody was sitting moments before.
Holy shit.
And starts this heated battle. And he's by no means quick on his feet. He's more nimble than you'd expect for like a gnome of his size and age, and he's working his way, and he starts like looking behind him and working his way back towards the kitchen. He's like, I need my armor.
I want what bartender. Can I have what he has?
Everybody's watching, and the one lady is like, okay, we're gonna clear out the bar. There's something seriously wrong with the drinks tonight. Everybody put down whatever you're drinking. Get in.
And then with minor illusion, I'm going to make the sound of a gigantic boar.
Oh god, it's happening to me too. Everybody just, I think we're gonna close for that. Gideon, stop it! She like pulls somebody out of the way who's like stabbing towards against whatever boar he's fighting in his mind. And he's got the biggest grin on his face. He's having a grand old time reliving what he imagines are his glory days. As the servers will start like ushering people out of the bar and like refunding them for their drinks. It's like, we're gonna work out whatever happened. We must have got a bad batch. Here, just, and they're just like carte blanche, like refunding drinks. As you guys find yourself like ushered out to the sounds of like clinking coming up stone steps, like, I've got you now, boy.
When he gets up the stairs, it would be gone.
So, what? And then the thud of like a bunch of armor hitting the ground as he like plops himself on it. I'm like, damn it!
You chased it off.
But then I hear
You guys would be out. You wouldn't be able to
be
see.
gone.
You can hear this happening on the inside and just like, damn it! One day.
What the?
Wait, it's back on the wall! And then there's a brief like thunk.
Oh, but you know what's funny? It was a straight roll for him.
Why?
Because he's a gnome. It's a magical effect.
Oh, he would also get to re-roll his natural one.
Well, no, that's a halfling thing.
Oh, yes, you're right.
But he's a gnome. So anyways, it would still be not one.
Gnomes
but
just have magic resistance?
yeah, so they have advantage against magical effects and spells.
I thought it was just like specific.
No, it's spells and magical effects
5E.
What?
on intelligence, wisdom, and charisma.
Gnome cunning. If intelligence, wisdom, charisma saves against magic, you have advantage. Yeah.
What the fuck?
Yeah,
So it would have been
effects.
a natural 1 and a 14. So it would have been...
So-
or no, it would have
But
just
she
been a
gave
natural
him
1.
disadvantage.
Yeah. So it still would have been natural 1. But yeah, so you guys hear this, and you eventually find yourself out in the street and kind of like,
More drinks?
what happened?
Sorry.
Did you do that?
Maybe.
That was really funny.
Oh, thank God.
Also kind of mean.
Well, he was talking for so long.
He's like that.
Yeah,
I like
he's
him.
He's always like
You know,
that.
every time he tells that story that the boar gains 50 pounds. What is he at? 1,300 now?
I don't know.
I thought it was 1,800.
Probably. Maybe
Might
I missed a
have
few
been.
tellings.
Yeah, 50 like 100 pounds per magic item. That
I
will
like
drop.
him.
Yeah, no, he's great. He's very nice.
Shout out to people who watch our TikTok streams before.
Well,
I need to buy a bottle of wine before I retire.
okay. Stop by a wine stall.
Okay, yeah, you guys can find some in the market.
Much
fairly
nicer
easily.
bottle of wine this time around.
I want to stop somewhere and get whiskey because I don't have any more at the bar.
Yeah, we would just go to an alcohol
Yeah.
emporium.
Sure.
Yeah,
you
a supplier.
you
that comes
guys
and brings
you
booze
you
to-
pick up some.
Yeah,
You
I don't
do
have
have a
a
supplier,
supplier.
but it's a while before they're
Yeah.
supposed to resupply you. So you pick up a large amount
Yeah,
of
multiple.
alcohol. Yeah,
Wait, does that mean
couple
Yaisel
barrels
has
and
been
stuff.
drinking more than the average entire patronage of a bar
Well, no, she
would
still
drink?
had the.
And it's also big.
She still had those twin scale mercenaries there.
So there's like
And
35
Big
of them.
Okay, so
Yeah,
it was
so-
that on top of the normal.
Yeah, but then
Okay.
she's also drinking way more than her fair share.
Yeah. And Big Red, who would also drink with her.
Yeah, yeah. So Lorelei's gonna buy a nice bottle of wine and go kind of apprehensively to see.
How much can I
see
spend
Ari.
on alcohol at that place?
I'll say probably just like bump your lifestyle up at the start of the month when you pay your like lifestyle cost.
Okay.
Also, every time her shipment comes in, I've done the research and found it. There will be a barrel of whatever his name is in Jacobson's high quality premium spiced grog water.
You're just paying to have one delivered.
Yeah, every time. Every
It'll
shipment.
never be sold.
You keep getting shipments of them.
Your-
If they start collecting,
Your cellar's just gonna be full
It's
of.
gonna be funny because it's gonna look like you're saving it. Like it's like, wow, this must be your favorite. I'm picturing like
This is well aged.
into the future. Someone's like, man, there's like a real tough bar owner, and like we could really use her help. We need to gain her favor. Like, does anyone know what she likes? I broke into there the other day, and in the cellar, wall to wall, grog water. If we get her like a few barrels of that, she's ours for sure. They like think it's like your like favorite drink that you're just hiding in the basement.
Yep.
Yeah.
I also send some. I send one to
Well, they're
Here,
distracted buying alcohol. Sorry.
the bar we're just at, the Bed and Boar.
Okay, Gideon's bar.
Yeah, while they're distracted buying alcohol, Dre's just gonna like pull on Wednesday's sleeve and just motion towards the tower.
Oh, should we stick together?
It would probably be safe for us to
Look like
just.
that.
to
As she
stick-
like grabs your lip and like fix your puppy dog face.
You're a better person than me.
I just don't want to watch you die.
Thanks.
It's so weird how you just take that as a compliment.
I died once.
There's, you have no idea how many people want to watch me die. Because of these stupid bards, I'm thinking even more.
Nice wine, Lorelei. Say something, please.
Wow, isn't it just wonderful? The wine
very
you're getting?
Very wonderful.
Let's go drink.
Yazel finally rescues Wednesday from this line of conversation.
I would say, I'm like, yeah, I'll see you guys in a couple minutes.
Where are you guys going to drink?
Pierre?
Staying on Bar Street.
Yeah, to Pearvus.
Okay, yeah. You guys make your way over to the Grog and Hammer.
I dropped myself off at the bar though. Like.
Oh yeah. You get a cart to deliver it there, and
I
you guys
will
make your way over there.
Show up like 20 minits later.
Okay.
Maybe half
So
an
you
hour.
guys get there and you see Pearvus, right?
We're-
Wasn't expecting to see you.
We're bar hopping.
Don't you
More
want a
like
bar now?
they
It's complicated.
one bar closed because of something really funny, and we were forced
Isn't that
out.
funny?
It was
He
real
grabs a couple mugs, starts pouring. Well, spill the beans, and pushes them across to you guys.
You know the boar guy?
Gideon,
Yeah, I made him see a boar.
did he piss himself?
No, he like sprung to action like a hero.
He was smiling and grinning.
Oh, he thought he was full of shit.
He sounds
Right?
like he was having the
Oh,
time
he
of his
put his
life.
arm
Look,
around
I'm
the thing.
green.
Yeah.
I was gonna ignore.
Are we
that.
still colorful?
Yeah. You guys are still.
All right.
I was just gonna ignore that.
It's cool. Me and Kate are green buddies.
That you are. I imagine there's more to it than that, considering you've yet to explain why or how. Oh, Berrian, nice to see you.
Oh, I'm out and about. I haven't explained. What I'm
Oh, okay, got you.
So when you got a minute, let me.
I mean, I did this. She's gonna cast the same sort of thing on him.
Disadvantage?
Yeah.
That is a 9.
All right. So Pearvus's like biggest fear, because like she can sort of control it, but this spell is just kind of like your mind creates something it's afraid of.
He looks over at the door, and you watch his whole face just fall. Like just every, like, cheery demeanor about him just, like, sink away as he is staring wide-eyed at the door. Tears start to come to either eye and, like, pour
Stop!
down
Oh
his
god!
cheek.
And he'll like stop.
He, like, shakes his head a little and is staring over at the door.
What's in the door?
Nothing.
He's gonna read his mind.
Okay.
So I missed what you guys said to me.
I cast Phantasmal Killer on him again.
On Pearvus?
Yeah, because he was like, "What did you do?" So Lorelei was like, "I did this," and she did not expect it to be.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah. He is reliving the image of his daughter covered in water, clearly like recently drowned, staring at him with like hate in her eyes.
Lorelei's just gonna go and give him like a big hug and be like, "I'm so sorry."
Pushes her off. Like, I think I'm gonna call it an early night.
Bar in the middle. 3.
She sort of looks. Lorelei just kind of looks down.
You guys can look up. He will walk over and to the back room and close the door behind him.
I feel like we should just walk up
The wily witch of Alochrin be crushing souls and dreams, casting spells and ruining.
Can I follow a little? Like,
He went to his bedroom.
No.
into the back room.
You
Yeah.
go to the back room
Pearvus?
and knock and just hear through the door. What?
Can I give you a hug? You look really sad.
I'm alright, I'm just cleaning up.
I can help you clean up.
That's alright.
Sure.
Yeah,
Pinky promise you're fine?
sure,
If you're lying, I get to cut off your pinky.
sure.
She's gonna try to open the door.
It's locked.
Oh, please?
Dre's there.
No. Can I
Sure.
please come give you a hug?
Door gets thrown open, and you can see he's got like red cheeks, was clearly just like crying.
She pulls him into a big hug. Sorry that I don't know what you saw, but sorry.
It's alright. It's alright. Just, bad memories.
If you ever want to talk about it, I'm here.
I don't.
Reasonable, yeah, I got a couple like that. But if you need anything, I'm here.
Right.
Okay. We're gonna look up and leave you be.
I still want my pinky.
No,
Alright. I'll keep it for now then.
just for now.
I got some cleaning to do in here. That's a lie anyways, and closes the door.
Okay, guys, we're leaving!
When you got back, Lorelei be gone.
Ha!
Where'd Lorelei go? Do you guys not see her?
Dre kind of just puts up his hands.
Kena would also be gone. She would have followed after. Berrian, what have you been up to?
I feel like I'm watching the Fellowship of the Ring at the end, and the party splits. And
Yeah. So Barry and you probably would have like crossed paths with Lorelei,
I just
followed
kind
by
of look and
Kena.
I like go to like, and then I see the face, and I'm like,
So what you were doing since you left?
oh yeah, I've been going to Bar Street and everyone that's playing music and bards in all the different bars, and I've been handing out pages of the Butcher of Alochrin. I'm basically being like, here's 5 gold, make it part of your set, and if I hear it when I'm around next time, then there's another 5 for you.
Okay, you start
You won't know when I'm around, but
popularizing the song as best you can, and people
I'm
are
passing every
they're
bar.
taking it like, wow, I need to practice with it a bit, and other people are like, "Yep, right away, boss." Like you get a
Yeah.
variety of responses to it, but a
Like,
number of the bars
and
pick it up.
I'm telling them, I'm like, make it fun, make it jovial, just like, you know what I mean, like, but keep the lyrics.
Right?
And
Yeah,
make it like a fun kind of drinking song. Like,
it's always fun when it's a happy sound and a creepy message. Yeah, yeah.
I'm just saying, like, make it like one of those like drinking songs that it's like, oh, we sang this because it was horrible, but we made it drinking, so it's not
How
so
much
bad.
gold are you spending on this?
How many bards do I run into?
Like 6 or 8, somewhere in there.
Okay, so 40.
Sure. Yeah. Drop 40 gold on various
Soon
bars.
may the
around here.
butcher come to bring.
And then I told them, like, I've got another.
Sure.
When I'm around and I see you playing it in your other sets, there's another 5 there for you.
For sure. Yeah.
But you won't know when I'm there. It'll just be around. So
Sure.
okay. Thanks.
As you eventually pass Lorelei and Kena like close behind.
Carrying her bottle of wine.
Okay. All right.
And you get back to the bar to see them just like closing the door and like locking it behind him.
What are you doing?
Pearvus got sad.
Yeah, Lorelei upset him.
And now Lorelei's upset.
No, Lorelei, yeah.
What did she do? I've only been gone for like half an hour.
I don't know. Showed him something, and it messed him up.
I think she was trying to recreate what she did with the boar and the gnome guy, but it didn't turn out as happy or jovial or funny as it was
Jeez.
for the boar.
Checks out. Lorelei fucking with people's minds.
She hasn't done it in a long time, so
No, I just twice tonight.
yeah.
Dre, I'm gonna leave this one with you.
Sure.
All right. Bar number 3.
I think I'm just gonna.
All right. Sounds like
Yeah.
All right, well, I'll see you guys tomorrow. I'm gonna go out and about, and I'm like spreading the song and like going if they hear it and people playing it. I'm like making it a drinking song, buying drinks for people.
Dre, you hear it twice on your way back, like just going through Bar Street.
Each of the bards lose their instruments
I am.
in one form or another.
You gotta be careful doing that though.
Steal it from them, or you like take it from them.
There are bouncers.
It depends.
Like, they're using their instruments, so they're not very pickpocketable.
No, like he's not trying to steal them. He's just trying to like remove them from them.
You're in the middle
Like, you
of
go
a
and grab
crowded bar with bouncers.
Yeah.
This is a thing called thievery.
And
No, like he's not taking them. He's breaking them.
The vandalism of
Yeah.
property.
It's I don't know.
But are you doing it, is my question.
if I see Dre doing it, I will discreetly point a guard at him.
It's unlikely, because he's heading back and you're wandering about.
It's a high enough wisdom check that he'll just sort of like bide his
you're
time.
important enough to probably get away with it. There will be some repercussions, certainly, but like, you know,
Nah.
the king and stuff. Like,
He's like, it definitely bothers him, but he's not like. He has plans.
okay. All right, so you head back to the tower. Berrian, you make your way around to continue to popularize.
Buying drinks,
Butcher of Alochrin.
tipping hats.
Yep. You're just
Making
spreading
it into
as
big
widely
drinking
as
songs.
possible.
The Butcher of Alochrin.
Like you're like sitting down with people, like chatting. You're like a salesman. You're like a car salesman at work, just getting into people's ear. Where is Lorelei headed?
To Ari.
Kana, kind of hot on her heels, just like kind of jogging behind her quietly.
Hey, Kina,
Hi.
you wanna go make sure people at the tower are all right?
I want to make sure you don't die.
I'll be fine.
Okay. I'm still gonna come with you until we get to wherever we're going, though, because maybe you're not alright, and then you get killed, and then that would be bad.
All right.
Are we going to see Ari?
Yes.
I guess it's so good.
You guys are walking by bars.
Yeah, she would hear the song playing as well, like as you guys are going by.
She just like rolls her eyes.
You guys eventually get to the inner run and to the tavern that Ari has been staying at, and you guys go up and knock on the door to no answer.
Oh, you guys are still in a fight. I forgot about that.
So you knock, you don't hear anything through the door.
Ari.
Ari! Ari!
Oh yeah. You try the knob.
Locked.
Are you mad or gone?
Yeah!
Quick locate person.
She is not within 1,000 feet of you.
Oof.
And I'm just gonna take the bottle of wine. Maybe go back to the tower.
There's always a bed for you there.
Yeah.
You get stopped on the way out by the bartender. Are you Lorelei by chance?
Maybe.
Yes or no?
Yes. Well, insight check for.
Sure.
Almost.
Don't be ridiculous. That's a 23.
Okay, 23. They seem to be asking genuinely.
All right. Yes.
All right, if you're sure about that, I have a letter for you. And he pulls out a like a parcel and hands it over.
He just like takes it and like stuffs it in like a pocket and just sort of walks a little bit like faster back to school.
Kana like skipping along behind you as you guys get back to the tower. The rest of the group minus Yaisel would be back there. Oh, and Berrian would still be out cavorting at this point.
Yeah, weirdly, during Wednesday, like no longer like really in the mood to make navy. Like, little weird.
There's a little damper on the mood at the end there, yeah. So you guys go back and Wednesday's like, hey, maybe tomorrow night?
We'll see if we're alive.
Right. I was going to say it's not like we're in a rush, and then you say if
Okay.
we're alive, and then maybe it is kind of like we're in a rush.
Not in like... I want to like... feel like we have to.
I definitely
like,
don't want to force it, you know?
that feels like terrible.
It does, aye, it does. So I guess I'll see you tomorrow night.
Should we just like, cuddle or something?
Sure, why not? Yeah,
right,
yeah.
sure, yeah.
That's not a bad idea.
If you're like, I don't want to. If you're not,
No, it's fine. It's for sure.
Okay.
It's fine.
yeah.
I'm sorry. It's like we can go. You guys end up in Wednesday's room, just cuddling.
Yep. And then as soon as Lorelei's alone, she's gonna read the letter.
Okay. She sits down, and Kana makes sure she makes it into the tower before running off to find Wednesday, and then not finding Wednesday, just finds something to do until she's tired. Lorelei sits down on her bed that she's using for tonight and breaks open the letter, clearly in Ari's handwriting, and it reads somewhat to the tune of, "Dear Lorelei, I don't really know how to say this. I had hoped that things could go back to how they were before, and maybe my past wouldn't be so heavy to drag along with it. But every time I look at you, all I see are years I wasted on hatred and learning things I don't care to know. And I'm sorry, you don't deserve this. I really find it so much easier if I could just hate you for it all, but I can't. Love, Ari."
She just sort of drops it on the floor. And then curls into a little ball on her bed and falls asleep.
Curls up, pulls blankets over her, and eventually manages
Actually,
to
well,
fall off
well,
to
she would
sleep.
try and fall asleep on the bed, be unable to, and like curl up on the floor like she's done so many times.
Pull some pillows and blankets down and like curl up there, a little hidden by the corner of the bed, and eventually slowly fall off into sleep.
Mm-hmm.
Is Yaisel doing anything in particular?
Big Red, I'm green!
Ugh,
I drank something and I'm green.
not supposed to work that way.
I don't know. Look, I'm like, it's glowing.
Weird.
I know! Isn't that cool?
No.
Why? Look, my scars are even a dark green.
That is
Yeah. See?
cool. Okay, I approve.
I also got us more booze!
Oh, good. You've
'Cause we
been
ran
drinking
out.
it all.
But I drank enough tonight. We should just go to bed. Not like that. No. Yeah, but she's already walking.
Right.
Unless.
Looks up at you and just, like shrugs.
That makes subtle suggestions here.
Okay, let's do it. She goes
Okay. He's like looking around like makes his way up the stairs into the room, and there's like a bit of awkwardness as he's like tries to back out and then doesn't and then fade to black. Yes, Danny?
Okay, so just like anatomically,
No, we're not
No.
going there.
13 foot.
D&D does not require this conversation. So, you guys eventually all find your rest. Berrian eventually coming back to his
I
tower.
forgot to mention.
Yes.
I use alter self while I'm out cavorting,
Okay.
so the color would leave. Or
Yes, it would. Yeah.
I make myself kind of like into this kind of like distinguished, like noble looking person with money, but just completely unrecognizable to me.
Okay. Yeah. Some noble human man going about.
Just so you know, though, I will spend the next, like, good portions of the day going out like that in different guises of just, like, people and things, and spreading the song to all the different bards that I haven't talked to.
Okay.
And then if I do hear the bard like playing it, I will tip 5 gold into their tip thing.
Okay.
And I'm
We'll
putting
see.
a lot of time into
We'll
this.
worry about that when we have downtime. So keep that in mind if we do some downtime. Right now we're doing moment by moment. So, speaking of moment by moment, the next morning comes, and you guys will wake up in your bar. Now it's 7:50, and this feels like a nice spot to pause, and I don't know that we're going to have another one in 10 minutes. So I'm going to say we'll take our break early, and we will be back in 10 or 15 minutes to carry on with you guys waking up the next morning and dealing with whatever it is you set your minds to. And we've got a nice new Be Right Back screen made by our Runa here, which is most of the girls' PCs and NPCs that we deal with here. So enjoy, and we will be right back. Hello, everybody! Welcome back.
Hello, talk over
We-
the DM, huh?
That is exactly what every, come back to the screen is like. Somebody
Hey.
talking over somebody every time.
What?
Anybody comment while we're
No,
gone?
I don't think they're.
No, that comment was from, the very beginning.
Yeah,
Did they comment while we're gone on anything?
Nope.
No.
No, the last one we have is
Who's all
thank
still
you,
here?
Karuna.
How
We
many
got
do
all
you got?
sorts. We got 5
Yeah,
people at the
we're
moment.
pretty
Who's all here?
like the regular crowd.
Well, I don't know who the regular crowd is.
Nobody's chatting.
A
at the
handful of bots,
moment.
and
Yeah. So, you might
Yeah.
have noticed, we took a little bit longer coming back from our break. We had to coerce Alex into eating. And so we did that. So we're back now, but it's his fault.
they say coerce, but really I received nothing. Like I would like payment.
No, that's not coercion.
Okay, then don't coerce me. Pay me, bribe me, seduce me. I don't care.
You got Dunkaroos, man.
So, Megan says, I am bot. Thank you, Megan.
Brody says you got Dunkaroos.
Yes.
I did get Dunkaroo.
Get Dunkaroo, punk.
Right.
Megan also says, eat now. So, we're going to leap back into it. You guys awaking the next morning with most of you at the tower. You waking up in the arms of Big Red at your bar.
Yeah.
Baron's
and
already been up.
everybody can kind of come together somewhere.
No longer green.
Where are you guys meeting?
I'm
We said
finishing
the-
up my
we
morning
said
spell
the
what
casting.
was the other bar we knew?
The Black Mug?
Mug.
Yeah, maybe we go there.
Sure.
I don't know.
You guys
I
head
don't know.
over-
We agreed on the
we're-
board,
We
so
built-
and we haven't said anything
We'll go
else.
back to the bed and board.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sure. I finish up casting my morning spells. You guys just hear washes of magic flashing out through the.
Couple of students, peeking through the door crack, trying to watch.
Yeah. You see fog going down the hallways and.
So, eventually you guys get your stuff together. All of you meet up at the bed and board to have some breakfast there. Wednesday was not used to this and made breakfast for everybody, so some of you are a little fed, but she comes along with you guys, and you're eventually all sitting at the bed and board
All
in
right.
the morning. Yaisel there as well. And it's been cleaned up. The table, the chair that was broken has been replaced. There's kind of a sign near the front door apologizing for the events of last night, and it seems to have been magic related because they couldn't find anything with the drinks. And if people could please just forgive them the intrusion to their evening the night before.
Yeah. Okay. Dre is going to try and get word to Tethel that
Okay.
they need to talk.
Does Lorelei show up?
No.
Okay, so people probably would have searched her out in a room then. I'm
Yeah,
guessing.
yeah. Like you would notice that Lorelei
We would have got
be
her.
down. Yeah, like she's not that hard to find.
Lorelei,
What?
we're heading to meet.
Right. I'm gonna be ready in a bit.
Okay. Well, we were ready to leave 20 minutes ago.
Sorry.
No, that's okay. How long do you need?
You just hear it rustling for 20 seconds, and then her door opens and she's good.
Also, Jenna says, hi, hello.
Hello.
Hello!
Actually, you
Meow.
wouldn't. No, she would just still be wearing what she was wearing
Yeah.
before. She's good to
Same
go.
thing as last night. Opens the door and you can see the...
Are we still colored?
You would not be, no. Not that.
Berrian's just gonna tuck hair behind her ear that was pointed up Pinocchio style, or Alfredo,
Alfredo.
and or whatever, alfalfa. And he's like, well, no, it could be Alfredo. He's like, are you okay? As he's tucking your hair,
Fine, and she's gonna walk past you if you let her.
I'm just gonna kind of not forcefully, but just gently hand on her shoulder. What's up?
I'm fine.
Lorelei, you're a good friend of mine. You're clearly not. You're great at knowing what other people are thinking, but you're not very good at hiding.
I'll survive.
Well, maybe you can survive with some friends. What's going on?
It's not your problem.
No, but I'm choosing to be a part of it. Choosing to help you. Like, taking, some part of your life. It's called having a friend.
Ari's gone.
Gone? What happened?
I don't know. She left.
Is she in trouble?
No.
Sending to Ari.
What are you saying?
Ari, where are you? It's Berrian. You can't hear me doing this.
No.
You see his mouth moving.
Yeah.
I heard you're gone. Are you alright?
Berrian.
Do you need assistance? This happens in like a second.
Yeah, I know. But she can see you like doing it.
Do you
She's
need
like,
assistance? We could be there to help you. Let me know.
I need to take a moment with that. I'm not sure exactly how she... I can't just snap back though. So you send the message through.
She has 25 words.
You would feel it connect. There would be this sort of like lengthy pause when normally people respond kind of instantly to this sort of
you
thing.
just hear the.
And just a like, oh, Berrian. And that'd be all you get back.
She's fine. She just doesn't want to be here.
Oh. Okay. And I'll just kind of like put an arm on Lorelei's shoulder and walk out with her.
Okay, you guys head down the stairs. Eventually, you all meet up for real this time at the bed and boar. You can see somebody has there's kind of like a hole in its shoulder where some sort of sharp object pierced through it that was thrown by somebody.
Wait,
Intermittently.
wait, what was this?
This was at the end. You guys heard the like of him like throwing the stool at him.
Intermittently, I will make a slightly demonic sounding boar squeal from like under a table or around a door corner or where the servers are.
It's torturing this poor man.
Oh, just the servers?
This is like
Okay, you're like making this appear here and there, and eventually a server comes and like, could you stop?
I can sleight of hand.
Yeah, they roll. Well, sure, go ahead. They rolled real high.
Five.
5. Oh no, plus my
8?
what level are we? 12?
Yeah, are you proficient?
9. Oh no, sleight of hand would be no, it would be so that's 8.
8. Oh, yeah, so they come. Could you stop
Stop what?
the squealing?
I'm
I keep
in the
seeing
middle
you
of
casting-
talking to my conspirators.
I keep seeing you casting something,
Yeah,
and then
it's called
there's a
sending.
squealing noise. Listen, I don't really want to fight about
A
it.
squealing noise? Are you talking about the boar? Is it still here?
Sir, can you please just stop with the magic in the bar? I don't care what you're casting. It's just given the events of last night, we're a little bit on edge. So if you could save your casting for outside of the bar, that
Okay,
would
no
be
problem.
great.
You let me know if there's anything I can do to help here. I heard about the terrible events. It might be supernatural.
Ignore him.
Didn't I serve you guys last night?
Yeah, we were here.
We
heard it was a ghost.
We were colorful.
As you see her rapidly like put things together in her head, and she goes, "Oh, I didn't realize you were capable of magic."
I'm not.
Me? She would have known of me. We've been coming here for the...
You guys have been there a few times, but
We've also been around the city a ton, and...
Berrian's fairly well known.
I guess, of course I can do magic. I own the college.
Right. Oh, you're that Berrian.
Yeah.
Oh. All right.
So, if there's anything I can do to help you... after the events.
Not cast magic in here would be.
No,
a
that's fine.
great
But you know what I
start.
mean about helping with. I don't know if it's
Anyways,
normal
I'm glad we had this talk.
Okay.
Please restrain yourself and enjoy your breakfast. She'll head off, just kind of shaking her head as she goes.
Okay.
She's very suspicious of your group.
Okay.
What's with you and getting banned from bars? First Pearvus,
Because it's
and now
fun.
you're risking it here.
You banned yourself from Yizels.
Because it's fun. Is there a bar in here, by the way?
Not at the moment, no.
Okay.
For breakfast.
No.
Fun tormenting people?
I actually think it was mostly Lorelei trying to get banned last night.
Anyways, because it's fun. If you can't have
It was
fun,
pretty fun.
quit. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
the tower's pretty lonely these days.
You've got like 9 people in there.
Pretty lonely these days.
Wow.
And Sasha keeps coming over.
It's true. It's true. You did. Yeah, I can't save you from that one.
Pretty comforting when she's around, but when she's not there, pretty lonely these days.
Can't possibly imagine.
What do you mean?
Berrian would go to see something, see that was Lorelei that talked, and then just...
Puts like a chicken wing in his mouth and just starts chewing.
So, fight tonight. Do we want to take... Actually, you know what we could do? We could take the arena, and then... We could do the... No, we probably want to do the clay
I
dice.
love arena fighting.
We could probably... Do you want to do the arena? And then we could do the clay things tonight?
Yeah.
Huh?
I could.
I
bring my
mean,
own-
that's like 2 fights in one day.
We could do it. I'll keep myself to cantrips. And sword.
Alright. Alright. Sure.
Okay.
Works for me.
Okay.
Do we want to come up with a plan? Do we want to come up with a plan for how we're handling the stone people? Like, who's turning to stone when? If we, like, do you want to designate a stone person?
Oh,
Because we can't, like, talk to each other while we're stoned, so we should know ahead of time what we're doing.
okay. Who is the best to put to stone?
I mean,
Like, we probably shouldn't have Lorelei stone.
I really can't do much against the stone people.
Do we lose concentration on spells if we're stone?
Nobody has gone to stone while concentrating on something.
Yes, we have.
Yeah.
What was she concentrating on?
I was concentrating on a couple different spells.
Oh.
Lorelei was concentrating on something. Dre had bless up.
I
I
would
think.
say probably not.
Okay.
Okay. Lorelei. On second thought, if you know you're being stoned, we can't hurt those things. They can't hurt you. That means they can't, like, stop your spells. We could almost use you as, like, a fortress rock. You could do your guardian thing. We could just crowd around you. They can't hit you. They can't come near us.
So the spells, you wouldn't lose concentration, but like they end as you go. Like they're
What?
essentially suppressed while you're stoned. Would be the experience you guys would have had of that. Like while you're stoned, it doesn't ruin your concentration on thing, but like you stop being anything for a while. Like you're just stoned for a bit. So you could extrapolate fairly easily that.
DM's making more rules. I see.
Yeah, changing
Can't
the
turn
game.
Roscoe into stone. Can't
thought
keep
about
his
that as
spells
well.
during stone.
No, I thought about that as well because this is a person making a rule, right? And so it would encompass you can't summon something and turn it to stone, and like their intention with the rule is to make it a matter of strategy, which is why the spells
What if
wouldn't
we
end,
bring
but
someone
it would
along?
suppress it for a while.
and have them be stone.
We just pay someone to become the stone demon.
I have so many
And if we just-
gladiators.
Yeah.
Yeah,
like-
well, and what if we just we tell them, like, look, you come, you be stone, you don't have to, like, they can't hurt you. You're immune to everything. We'll pay you like 50 gold for the day.
Well, I bet you can get Sasha to do it.
Probably not,
Why not?
because we're in a relationship.
She wouldn't help you out.
You convince someone to give you their wisdom.
This is Dre.
No, I'm talking to Lorelei. I'm like, you were saying we couldn't convince someone to come and be an immune piece of stone?
I have people I can force to.
Okay, sure, yeah. If you can get someone to come, then great. Maybe even
This isn't a
red. Maybe even red.
No.
He'd be so
No.
big.
No.
Like,
No.
can you imagine just
No.
I could maybe even
He'd be
convince...
just as useful as a big rock.
No.
Okay, can you convince one of your fighters to come?
I don't have to convince them. I could just bring them along.
Okay, bring one
They're
along.
under me.
Alright.
Alright,
sure.
yeah, bring one along.
Maybe
Don't-
bring 2.
Tell them we'll...
Still pay them,
Just
but
in case. Like,
Yeah, tell them...
2.
No, just
No.
one.
just
well, what
one.
if one of them
They
dies?
don't have to switch it.
Yeah, I'm just saying, like, what if we lose one on the way to...
We're fine. One's good.
Alright.
So, which of your gladiators that we have named after our followers are you
Who
taking
are we
with you?
sacrificing to the gods?
Names again?
We have Shay, Rootbeer, Brunids, Panji, Edibon, Squidney.
We should bring Yondu.
Yondu is not one of the names.
But
'cause
he's
this was
one of our
before
followers.
you
We're
were
about to make him one.
We had Squidney, Atomic, Basement, Panda, Cushway, Liberty, Michaela, Croesus, Mondo, and Flash.
This looks like a
Megan,
job for
how you
Mondo.
feeling about being
Because when he turns to stone, he'll be like a monument to his
We're
greatness.
bringing Megan with us. Atomic.
Okay.
I would,
That was very
I would
good.
go over
I know.
to
Thank
my-
you for
Okay,
acknowledging
we'll
that.
Go over to the Atomic,
appreciate that.
tough woman, not the nickname Atomic.
I could pay you, but we need you to be stoned for a fight.
What do you mean stone for a
Okay,
fight?
so there's the other city above. They're down here and they have a rule, and in a fight, someone has to be stoned everyone has to switch or be stoned the entire time. And personally, and my party, we don't want to be stoned because we have to fight. So we need someone to come with us.
I don't want to
and
be stoned.
I'll give you 500 gold.
Make me a persuasion check.
With a gold of 500 advantage.
No, Lorelei wouldn't have gone with her.
Like
Do I get advantage because it's 500?
That's like 5 years of pay.
It's way more than that.
Yeah.
Why can I roll just shit?
78! Wow!
9.
9. They're looking at you like, anytime somebody offers me 500 gold for something, it usually means I'm gonna die.
You wouldn't die. You can't get hurt as a
I
rock.
think I'll pass.
All right, next person.
Mondo,
Yup. Okay.
Hey, what's up?
Oh.
you willing to help me out in a fight?
What sort of fight are we talking about?
You were stoned and then no one can hurt you the entire time and you just get paid for doing nothing.
Make me a deception check.
It's basically the truth!
Come on!
You guys haven't tried too hard to break the stone? It's difficult, but it's
17.
not impossible. 17, they're like... What do I get out of it?
Money?
How much?
How much you want?
He, like, looks you over, like, real carefully, and he's like... 40 gold.
50 gold.
Deal. Yeah.
Perfect.
The master of negotiation.
Does he wear armor?
No.
Well, he's a monk.
Or actually, let's look. So... Mondo is a dual wielder, which means he would have very little in the way of armor. He's 2-weapon fighter.
Okay, we need to get you armored. You're not fighting, so you don't have to worry about that.
This is my usual gear. I'm not
Yeah,
used
we'll
to
get
armor.
you. We'll get you a little more. Let's go to the armory.
So he is trained for just his like dual wielding equipment. He is not trained in other armors.
They're not meant to fight.
Okay.
That's not the reason I'm bringing them. I
Okay.
don't want them to die.
Okay.
Let's look at him armored up, I guess.
Okay. So you get him covered up in armor, and he's like clunking around, not sure how to like move around. In
It's
this
like
at
a
all.
toddler, like it.
I'm really not made
No.
for fighting this encumbered.
You know, would you feel safer without it?
Yes, definitely.
Okay.
I feel like
I'll-
I'm gonna trip
I'll
and
come get
crumple
you.
into a ball.
I'll come get you later when we actually go to fight.
Wait, we're not going now?
No, it's at night.
I
just
skip
need-
training today?
You can skip training today.
Nice.
She told the trainer that I was like,
Yeah, you go to the
Mondays
ground.
exempt.
Wouldn't be Big Red.
No, Big Red has been doing less of the training there.
Big Red was like, just to keep them in line.
When she comes back, I'm like,
Jenna says Alex be like, crack, 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 knuckle.
What?
That.
Okay, I like it when I'm not aware of it because it doesn't bug me. But then you all made me aware.
So, you head back to your group.
I got someone. He.
okay,
Cool.
right on.
Yeah,
Alright.
they'll do great.
Coliseum, let's do it.
Just saying, maybe 2 would be better.
You get the second.
Okay.
Hey, Sasha.
So you guys make your way to the Coliseum, which it's been many months since you've been to properly. You've heard stories about people winning gold and losing their lives or losing matches here. But you guys come back, you see the same old man set up behind the desk there. Let me just activate the scene so I can see what we're working with. And, I was doing something else here before. I'm just gonna delete all this for now. And I need to open my document.
Oh,
Healed.
I just said I didn't have candy.
Did you get killed for not having candy?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
It's not steal candy from a baby, it's kill it for not having candy because it's a baby.
I'm not a baby.
Distill it down more. Kill it because it's a baby.
Come on, guys, I'm not a baby. Hey, come on. Come on.
Come on, I'm not a fucking baby.
I'm older than my frame!
Who do you think I am, little fucking fat Danny DeVito looking bitch, huh?
It's just my frame! I'm
Give me
mentally 35!
Hey, just get over here. Give me my Suki. Come on.
Alright.
Look, I'll tell you one thing for sure. I'll tell you this much. I love breast milk. I do.
Buoy!
What the hell is
It's almost
going
like
on?
I was built to drink it.
I stopped paying
Yeah, man. Yeah, I feel you. I feel you.
Jenna, what is happening? No doubt. What the? I feel like she said that before and it's gotten worse since then.
Buoy, am I right?
Hey, you can say that again.
I'll tell you, two's better than one. I heard there's a
So-
movie called Total Recall, and this one girl had 3.
Oh.
That sounds
That's
too
an
much.
that's an actual reference.
Dream
I'm
come true.
well aware. That is not what I want to be doing. So you guys walk up to the
Bam, 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 bam.
to that front desk there. You see the same old man. Oh, you're back.
Yeah, we're here to fight.
That was our montage.
Well, you remembered us?
Yes, of course.
Wow.
Hello.
What's my middle name?
Brewed liquor.
You remind me of my friend Z.
Alright.
Friend Z?
Yeah, your voice very similar.
Oh, this is just old man voice.
Okay, I figured.
If we're being brutally honest.
We're here to fight
It's all a conspiracy.
again.
I figured as much, considering you're here and this is where the fights are.
Yep.
You don't incinerate people anymore, right?
Oh, we do, yes, very much. You know the spiel, so go on in, you've got...
Okay. We're only fighting one group at a time this time, though, right?
Checks his notes. Just like last time, yeah.
No, last time we fought 2 groups at once.
Right, but we amalgamated them into one group.
Certain dungeon masters would like to strike such occurrences from the record, but I feel like they need to be exploited.
Listen, if they make alliances, there's nothing I can do about
We
it.
can make
Makes it more-
alliances.
It makes it more fun if they group up.
That's true.
No.
Who are we fighting
I
today?
can
No.
encourage it if you
No.
want.
Who are we
Why
fighting
is
today?
this backfiring? Because of my own team.
Well, you're fighting the group that you'll be fighting, and it's way more fun if I don't tell you about it.
Okay, let's go!
Okay, I walk into the room.
All right, you guys head in, and over the next few minutes, it will start to rapidly heat up in temperature until you guys beat your 5-minute deadline out. Keenly aware that they've said if you spend more than 5 minutes changing, you will be incinerated. And you guys head up to the iron bars that lead into the massive sand-filled coliseum. And eventually the things get pulled up. You hear the announcer's voice come on again. Well, once again, we've got everybody's least favorite gladiators. You know them well, the ones who crushed your favorite goblins.
killed so many people that some of the groups had to band together to fight them, and they still slaughtered them like the animals they are. And on the other side, well, these guys, as the grate goes up, and you would see giants walking out. Except they're not like the giants you guys fought before. They have a single eye in the center of their forehead. And they come out, and one of them has a leash that leads down to a much smaller, but for you guys, still bigger than you, Chimera, that's like prowling out, serpent tail like flicking along the back of this.
All right.
All right.
In,
Don't bring Wednesday with us.
You guys should be able to see that.
Wednesday,
Wait.
get out of here!
I didn't do it! It wasn't me!
All right.
Who am I missing?
Berrian, in your head, you hear, watch out for their rocks.
Rocks?
They probably
All
throw
right,
rocks.
let's get you guys
Good
switched
point.
over to the scene as well.
Be
All right,
dangerous.
you should be able to see everything now.
I think I've seen these guys in a board game called Age of Mythology.
All right, it's been a hot minute since I've looked at their stats, so
You mean a cold, long, desolate minute?
your mom.
Incinerated!
Chad, did you just hear that?
Wow.
You just called my mom a cold, hot, desolate... sorry.
Cold, hot.
I can't even repeat it. That's how bad that was.
A cold, desolate mother.
I'm starting a GoFundMe for how bad he insulted my mom.
Yeah.
Okay.
The burn
there we go.
scars
I will use
require
them
medical attention.
to bring down Isaac Nash as a DM and as a person.
I'm starting a GoFundMe to,
I'm starting to go fund me so you guys can shut the fuck up.
well, I'm starting a GoFundMe to keep us talking.
Oh my god.
I'm starting
It was gonna be
GoFundMe-
a similar goal, but I guess if it's such a problem.
a GoFundMe to fund the people giving money to our other GoFundMes. That's a fucking loop, isn't
God,
it?
there's so many of them.
Oh, wow.
How many is there?
These are 4E Cyclopses, so there's like 6 different Cyclopses.
Oh, great. He's given us hints into what they are. Wonderful. So they're going to have abilities and lots of things that just happen without saves.
Little does he know, I've memorized the 4E monster
It's like,
manual.
Oh, it has a plus 15 to hit. It hits you. You're automatically grappled and swallowed. What can you do? Nothing. Burn with acid.
Also, if you
bitch.
cast spells, you go prone.
Okay, this will be fun.
That one was me.
They have it too.
Oh, they also have a 50-foot aura of stops magic and drains life at 10 per round.
Only 10. So easy.
I have 64 health.
I would last at least 9 rounds.
All right,
Nice.
and let's look at the Chimera.
Thank
Yep, that's exactly what I expected. Okay, so you guys find yourselves across from these creatures.
How many is there?
Zoom out. So there are 3 Cyclopses, although one of them
Cyclops.
looks very different to the other 2. They're quite a bit more like kind of pinkish in color, slightly deformed, and they have all sorts of like trinkets hanging off them. There's like a full like human head hanging off of a rope that like seems to go through the mouth and skull, and they've got all of these like various trinkets and there's a specific word I'm looking for, but it's not coming to mind. So
Oh, sorry. Just so you know, before the round starts, I cast Fly on myself.
okay, so well the round's starting now. So we'll just do
as we're
your
walking out, before like we even come, I have 10 minutes of it, so I cast it beforehand.
Okay, so you put Fly on
Also-
yourself.
Megan was like, please donate to our mother, the burn victim.
Hey, Lorelei.
I'm starting to go fund me to support my broke ass. And then Jenna's like, well, literally me.
me.
Hey, Lorelei.
Yeah.
I'm gonna hit one of those other giants, not the different one, with something. How close do you need to be to do your thing?
All right,
Your
enough
wisdom
talking among these idiots. Let's get the fight started. Woo! All right, let's roll initiative, folks.
Okay. What's my initiative?
I need to combat.
Cut
It's
loose!
a plus 3.
Fuck a goose.
What the fuck, Daddy?
I know. I
Just
it's stuck in my head and
That's stuck in your head?
no.
Why?
It's a da 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 da.
19.
Okay, so we've got a 19. What the heck?
Kicked in the sack.
So we've got a 19 for Yizel. Dre.
You need to be a bard next campaign if you can't just stop Making everything a song parody.
Yeah, no doubt.
Dre?
Yes, Dre,
Natural
please.
20 for 20... Or no. Dre got a natural 18 for 23.
3 for Dre. Okay, Kana's good. I've got her in. So Lorelei.
Natural 20 for 22.
Holy fuck.
Put her to
Oh,
24. Berrian.
5.
wow. That's an 8. I'm good at this game.
Yeah, get good.
All right, so we start with Lorelei. Here, as you guys advance forward slightly into the ring.
I'm beside Lorelei.
Feeling lucky?
Are you feeling lucky?
Actually, you guys would start
What
about
do
here
you
because of
mean?
that center line rule.
She's gonna cast Holy Weapon on Yaisel.
What does it do?
Lots of damage.
So much damage.
I'm so
Radiant
confused.
fucking damage.
Okay. That is about where you guys start. So
That's what
you
she said.
turn to Yaisel.
Every attack
Your
does
hand
next or 2d8 damage.
sweeps out. Your weapon starts to glow with holy energy. Now remember, you have a mix of unarmed and weapon attacks, so it's just your weapon attacks under that effect.
Yeah.
Yeah, can I target like her fists with it? Okay.
Back to black.
So you turn, cast
Snap
that
a
spell.
sack.
Weapon burns with holy energy. Anything else from Lorelei?
And she's gonna move forward 30 feet.
Okay.
Oh, wait a minute. We're closer than... I thought-
How close are we?
Yeah, she's gonna move up to... she's gonna move up 5 feet to be within 30 feet of...
Okay.
Well... How long do their arms look?
If they're large, they have reach.
Usually.
It would be weird if they didn't.
Alright,
Yeah,
so...
they're definitely longer than yours.
Berrian, in your head you hear, which one are we targeting?
What? The one on the right that's not the odd-looking one.
Okay. One on the right. So she's gonna move up, up here.
Sure. I gotta stop.
You do gotta
Yeah.
stop.
Yeah, so she moves now she's like 5 feet in front of Berrian. She's within 30 feet of both of these frontline people.
Okay.
And that's her turn.
All right. So you step up in front
Got
of
this,
Berrian
champion.
there,
Oh yeah!
which brings us to Adventure.
Alright. Feeling lucky?
Are you feeling lucky?
Just gonna cast Bless.
I'm
does
gonna
that
go
do?
ahead and give
D4?
Yaisel
Yeah, you get a
That's
d4 to
how it-
attacks and
the.
saving
Yaisel,
throws.
what was your initiative again?
19. So I'm right after both of these guys. I'm like, you feeling lucky?
All right. So that and blessed.
Alright.
Is it only to
Oh,
attack
and then
rolls?
I would tell Yaisel.
Hi, Undo.
Yaisel, go
Yeah,
for
we
the
getting
one.
onto?
Go for the one on the left.
I'm on my home back chat in a few
Okay.
minutes. Nice. See you
Alex
then.
can point out which one.
One on the left or one on the right?
The one on the left, the one we're not going for.
Okay, yeah, so you're aiming for this guy.
Okay.
I need to remember how my crossbow works.
Reaction,
And
Yeah.
Bless is just attack rolls,
and you have
right?
advantage.
Bless
is attack roll and saves.
saves.
Yeah.
D4.
So gonna bless,
Feeling lucky?
yeah, he's gonna bless himself, Yaisel, and Berrian.
Okay. So, you guys will already have. That's Berrian and Dre now. Okay, so the kind of like greenish fey energy pours off of Dre.
Be like
and into
purpley
the two of
pinky,
them.
probably.
Pinky, okay.
Yeah.
A weird pinky finger shoot. Just kidding.
Oh,
Pinkish fey energy
Yeah.
pours into your companions.
don't cast fly.
Don't cast fly?
Yeah, I don't.
Okay.
Hi, Undo.
Yandu.
He said he'd be back in a few. He's just.
I know.
Okay,
that was my-
And then he's going to,
Never
use his
know.
reaction to at the left one
Okay.
as an attack with advantage.
And roll to hit, and that is.
God, I love this wrist. It's so good.
Okay, that is a 30 to hit.
A 30 will hit. Yep.
Okay, so that does
So much damage.
9, 11, 20. That does 25 points of piercing damage.
Okay, 25 points of piercing damage.
And then with his bonus action,
As the arrow flies out, you cutting the one string with the other, and it sinks in. It's like it's meant to fit in your wrist. This is a tiny arrow, just like vanishes into the flesh, the ample flesh of this Cyclops.
okay, he's gonna move 30 feet.
Okay.
Right up here.
Okay. So you running forward, kicking up sand as you like turn and dash up. Anything else?
I wanna look at. There's no size limiting on this thing, so just to try and flex on him, he's gonna try and pull this leftmost Cyclops towards him. Like,
Okay.
come at me kind of thing. Strength saving throw.
Strength saving throw. That is a 26.
Succeeds. Nice, heavy.
As you're like, and it just like lowers its center of gravity a little bit and sinks into the sand around it.
Its outfit kind of goes like, woof.
Yeah, it pulls forward and then goes,
A weird gust of wind from behind it.
anything else from Dre?
That's his turn.
Okay, that brings us to Yazel. Now empowered, weapon glowing in your hand. You can feel the Fey energy scintillating about you.
I guess I'm lucky as well.
You're feeling lucky one way or another.
Yeah.
Not from your rolls earlier today, but
For good.
Yeah, right?
Or for
Like,
evil.
that was yesterday.
also today. Moving up to 30 feet.
Okay, you go running up till you find yourself in front of this Cyclops here.
Literally tiny compared to him. I'm 5 foot. I'm gonna.
But
attack
oddly
him.
familiar with the same size difference.
I don't think he's I think he's a little bigger than 13 feet. He's my longsword. Natural 20.
All right, that will hit.
Feeling lucky indeed.
What did Holy Avenger do?
It's 2d8
Oh wow. So you have
2d8
D10.
plus another 10.
so you have D10 maxed,
plus 16
2D8
from
max,
the 2d8.
so 26.
And then I have to roll them.
Yeah.
It's a 10.
Okay, so 36. Roll the 2d8.
42. 47.
And then add your
damage.
modifiers.
And did you add your just plus 5
Oh.
or your plus 6?
51, 52, 53. I don't know what our bonus is.
Plus 6.
46 would be 52.
So it'd be 47 plus 6 is 53.
22
53.
dex. Oh, magic weapon.
Yeah.
Okay, so 53 damage.
Felt lucky, I guess.
Okay, that will bring it to bloodied as you run up and just slash into it. And you cut into like its belt at the waist, like way above you and into the stomach as you leave this just nasty, like bleeding gash up at the top of your reach
Okay,
there.
that's attack 1.
And she still has 3 attacks. Wow.
2 attacks, 3 if she key points.
Yeah, but sorry. 3 achievement points.
No. Natural 1 immediately after.
Natural 1 as you get into this and you go to like slash at it again as it pulls back. And as it stomps, sand like flies up in your ouch,
Okay.
as you lose the attack.
And then punch.
Okay, go ahead and roll to hit. This is without the holy weapon stuff.
Yep.
What? You can't.
No, it's on the weapon that he
Is
cast.
it on the weapon or on
Yes.
her?
It's on the weapon.
It's plus 9, so it is a 24.
24 will hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
It's a d8
As you
now.
wipe the sand from your eye and just go for a straight punch to basically their kneecap.
7.
Okay,
Woo!
7 damage as you crunch against the kneecap. And you're like, they're pretty solid, but you managed to do as much damage as you hurt yourself.
And then I'll use a key point to stunning strike it.
Okay, that's 2 key points. You're gonna have to spend
Yeah.
1 to flurry and 1 to stunning strike.
No, I haven't.
Oh, you're doing it on that one.
Yeah.
Got you. Okay, so that is a Constitution saving throw, right?
Yes.
Yes? Wait,
Yes, it's Constitution.
I hate this.
Okay, that is a 19.
Yeah. It succeeds. And then I will Flurry of Blows,
Okay, go ahead and roll to hit again.
which is
Just one key.
one key point. Okay. And I'll see if it hits first. Actually. 19.
Okay, a 19 will hit.
And I'm stunning striking it.
Okay, I shall roll another save. That is a 15.
It just meets!
Dang.
I don't got bend luck on this!
No, that is not
But it
this character.
still does damage.
Yeah, so go ahead and roll your damage as you take another strike, this time to a meteor portion of their,
12
like, front of their leg.
damage.
Ooh. Roll damage indeed.
Got a 7.
Okay. So that will close out Yaizel's turn, as that will bring us to the Storm Shaman.
Yeah.
Storm Shaman.
Okay, what are they going to start with? Yeah, that's probably where they're going to put that. Okay, they are going to look over at Dre, and they are going to make you make a Constitution saving throw, please.
Ooh. Okay. That is a... 19.
19 is a success, as you see their glance at you carries something more with it. Some sort of like festering power tries to pierce into you. You manage to resist, so they are going to go ahead and bring up this this kind of like glass orb that's covered in a rope netting. They pull it up, and you can see bouncing around in it is like a little like trapped piece of lightning that they will kind of shake, focus towards you, and a similar orb, but this one like a swirling tempest appears around you.
Spell?
Go ahead and make me a dexterity saving throw.
Spell?
Kind of, yeah. I would say counterspellable.
I'm okay.
Okay, that's a 25.
25 is a success, so you will take half damage.
I take 0 damage.
Evasion.
Oh, that's right. Evasion.
I'm a rogue!
Okay,
Eventually.
so that is their action.
Only took him 12 levels.
And they are going to just back up to here. And then that will bring us to the Cyclops on the right. So, okay, it is going to turn and look towards Lorelei, as she'll feel something coming with it as well. This one does not have a saving throw, however.
How many actions do they have?
That's its
This is
bonus
a different
action
one.
to hit you with the... This is the next one, by the way.
Oh, okay. I'm like, it's still doing things?
Nope. So that one is going to hit her with the Evil Eye. And since it designated something with its Evil Eye, it gets to move for free over to there.
Yeah, it wouldn't be opportunity attacked because it can just wiggle around, right?
And then it's going to run up to here with its movement.
Opportunity attack?
Here we go.
And it is going to swing its greatsword towards you.
Great sword.
No, it wiggled around Dre. It was never within 5 feet of him.
It's 10 feet from me.
Okay, that is a
18.
why am I still doing math? 27.
Okay, also hits.
Okay. Swings. Actually, it wouldn't have moved up that far. I forgot about the reach.
Aha, we've learned.
Wait, that's too far back, isn't it?
It's one more forward.
I just gotta see. Nope.
It's
has-
15?
Oh, because it's sideways. Yeah, it does have to be one more forward. Okay. And then for damage, it is 12 damage as it will slash into her with the great sword.
Drake doesn't have his reaction because he shot.
Correct.
So she takes 12.
Yeah, as it'll cut into her with that.
Should be a full. 12.
And then, because
She
it uses
succeeds her concentration check.
because it uses its evil eye this turn, it gets an extra movement action, which it's going to use to move over to here.
Didn't it move, and move again?
No, it moved once.
Moved
I just
once.
put it to the wrong spot.
Okay. So where did it move to?
It just moved back a bit.
So
away
what did
from
it
the-
using its evil eye look like?
Looks at you, and there's like a flash of something invisible, but like something she can feel passing between them and kind of settle over
Is it
her.
still affecting her?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, K-Na is going to go running for this thing here. That's definitely going to hit. Oof. 14 plus 4. Okay, that is 18 damage on the first attack as she cleaves into it with her hay steel blade. That one's also going to hit. And that one is only 12 damage as she runs up and then just 2 swings, just leaving a cross-like slash through the knee of the kind of like leathery hide. This thing like towering over her, feet and feet above her. You guys are aiming for the legs for the most part. Berrian, you're up.
Okay, is it still within 30?
No. I moved more than 30 feet away from her.
Okay.
Yeah. Now she's 40 feet away from it.
Unless
Unless it happens to be 60.
Let me know what it is.
30.
Okay, I will move up 10 feet.
Okay.
Up until I'm adjacent to the one.
Wait, that's turn on dead.
You want to move him, Alex?
Oh no, psychic feedback is 30 feet. Okay, where are you moving?
I'm moving up adjacent to the goofy one that we're the Mad Eye one.
They all have evil eye powers.
Okay, you know the one I'm talking about. Can you
Yeah.
tell him, like, point it out?
Yeah.
That one.
Okay.
The one that just attacked Lorelei.
Okay.
Yeah. So
Bonus
40
action
feet.
Blade Song.
Okay.
And then I am... Yeah, holding a spell.
He'd probably move like...
Okay. So you hold your action to cast a spell.
Yeah.
Maybe even there to make you the hardest to flank.
Sure. And holding a spell.
Okay, very good. That brings us to the Chimera. And the Chimera is going to fly up and over to about here, turn towards Yeisel and Dre there, and exhale a cone of flame out of its mouth. I need both of you to make a dexterity saving throw, please.
17.
That is a success.
With a d4. Natural 17.
21.
Also a success. Do both of you take no damage on a success, or is
Yeah.
that just Dre? Okay,
Oh,
so
that's
you
tough.
this comes carrying
love
two
this
of you,
party.
and you like dive out of the way, Dre, and you, Yeisel, for your part, like kick up some sand that comes in front of you, turns to glass, and just falls crinkling against the ground.
I would say for Dre, he just sort of like holds up his hand and it goes.
Just parts, like
We also both have 20 dexes.
yeah. This creature doesn't know. It just went for the nearest thing. Okay, that is the Chimera's turn. It is going to soar a little bit higher into the sky at the end of that.
Is it still adjacent to the Cyclops?
Yes, the Cyclops is tall enough that even with it 15 feet up, it's still adjacent. Which brings us to that Cyclops right there.
I'm gonna be down.
Okay.
Tiny dragon do damage. I do more.
Okay, it is going to turn towards, we'll say high Dre, low Yeisel.
Dre.
Dre, as it looks right at you and you feel something like come over you, evil eye drilling into your mind, and you feel this sort of like sluggishness take hold. There's some sort of like connection between you and it that's like boiling kind of against your own body. Your speed goes down by 10 feet.
Alright.
Gross.
And then, okay, so that is its bonus action. It is going to do a sweeping glaive attack as it pulls this massive kind of ugly glaive off its back Gonna do a swing
Rude.
across both
That-
of you.
That glaive's beautiful in its own way. Depends if it hits me or not.
Alright, that is a natural 1 to hit you.
It's very beautiful.
For
It's a beautiful
Yeisel,
glaive.
that is a 24 to hit you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sucker! Still don't have my reaction.
That is 7 damage, and you are pushed back and knocked prone. As it sweeps into you with the glaive, and the force of it hits you like a ton of bricks, just fly like a cannonball, throwing you back and onto your back.
Because a cannonball is very different than a ton of bricks.
Yeah, it just felt like the more, like, I can picture a cannonball, like, flying at somebody. The ton of bricks, I'm like, is it tipping on them, you know? So it seemed appropriate.
That's a lot.
Lorelei, you're up.
Okay, Lorelei is going to move.
I like to think it, like, swings in you, cuts, and almost, like, flicks you off of it. You hit the ground.
So she saw that thing breathe fire, so she doesn't want to group up too much. Go up to like here.
Okay.
Yeah. Nice smack dab in the middle of everybody.
Smack dab.
As a bonus action, she's going to cast. I don't know. She's already done a lot of stuff for this fight. By a lot, I mean she's cast a single spell.
Simultaneously.
Yeah, she's going to, you know what? Yeah, she's just going to, do a nice psychic sacred flame at the Chimera.
Okay. Saving throw?
Dex.
Natural 20?
Simultaneously, as she's doing her spell,
Yeah.
Berrian will also activate, and in my head I'm going to kind of talk to the sword and be like, all right, it's go time. And then I'm going to make a swing, but I'm like faking a swing. Like I'm just going to be like, and then just with the wand cast a spell.
Alright. Do they have to make a wisdom save?
Yeah, it's a wisdom save.
Alright,
Okay.
they'll have disadvantage on it.
You're giving them disadvantage with a reaction?
Yep.
Okay. This is against who? The Chimera?
Yeah, and I'm doing it subtly.
Okay.
So I'm burning so there's no words, there's no nothing, it just happens.
Yeah, and subtle doesn't require a bonus action or something.
Just spend a point.
Disadvantage. Okay. Disadvantage. Chimera's wisdom.
No, not Chimera.
I asked, is this to the Chimera?
No,
You guys said
It's it would be the Cyclops.
The Cyclops.
Okay. The one on the right?
Yes.
Yes.
Alright, my ramblers. 12.
Fails.
Okay.
So it will down into a slug.
As it rapidly shifts in size until it becomes a tiny little slug. I don't have a slug token, so
Yeah, whatever. It is what it is.
gonna have to imagine it for now.
None of them would have seen me do that.
Yes, yeah, it would have been invisible to them. What else is Lorelei doing as she watches that one just shrink down
that's her
into slug
turn.
form? Okay, Dre,
She would
you're up.
in Kana's head. Kana would hear, "Leave the slug alone."
Okay, she sends that over to them.
Nice little reminder. Now it's Dre's turn, right?
Yes.
Trey would
correct.
also get a leave the slug alone.
Dre would throw his dagger at the slug just to spite his brother.
Roll the hit.
He's going to take a step forward, looking up at the Chimera and at the guy,
Okay.
being like, "Yaisa,
Yeah.
on you!"
What?
And I'm gonna hold an attack for when Yaisa gets within 5 feet of it.
Okay. Yeisel, you're up.
Okay, I'm gonna move up.
So it'll take half your movement to stand up.
So 25 feet. And then I...
You might be able to run all the way around it if you want flanking.
Yeah, I could, and he wouldn't be able to...
You're moving through it with the movement you're charting there. So if you hold control and click, you can, like, click your way along and make a path.
Click and flick.
What? I'm pressing controls, doing nothing.
No, so hold control and then click where you want to put the first marker point of your movement, and then it'll put, like, a waypoint there, and you can keep clicking to...
but you'd be like,
You know what I say at times like this?
Why would I want to get?
Papanogi.
you could get there.
Yeah. Okay.
Is it quite flanking?
That is not flanking. Nope.
Okay.
Where do I get flanking?
You'd have to be here.
Yeah. So you would have to use your bonus action to move further. But you would have advantage on all your attacks.
I do believe Step of the Wind is a key point, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
The key
I want
point.
to use my bonus action on that though. I already
You don't have to.
And you can right-click to delete one of those waypoints if you want, and then you can just press space to move her to the side, or she can stay where she is.
Whoa.
So many options. Got a lot of choices.
Yeah, it's up to you. If you
15,
flank both
20.
you and Drake at advantage.
I could get there within 20. Because if wherever you should 10, 15.
No, see in the square brackets it's 25 total.
Yeah, gives you your total beside it.
But that's enough. 25 is enough.
It's not enough to get flanking.
Yeah, that's where she could get, and she has to move 5 more feet.
Put me there.
Okay. As you go running across the side of this thing, that would put her within 5 feet, so Drake.
Attacking. Don't have advantage, but do have bless.
Yep.
Alright, that is a... I didn't take damage from this guy, did I? No, he rolled in that one.
Yes, correct.
So that is a 26 to hit.
A 26 will hit.
Okay, and it's Green Flame Blade.
Okay.
So, he takes some of these and some of those. Where are we at? We're at 2 of these, 1 of these, and 4 of these. Okay. 2 plus 13, 15, 18, 18 plus 8 is 26, plus 6 is 32 points of damage.
Okay, 32 points of damage.
And then the Chimera, as the flame leaps,
Oh,
because it's adjacent,
Yep.
so good.
takes, wow, 7 on 3d8 plus, plus 4, so, yeah, 11 points of fire damage.
11 points of fire damage to the Chimera.
As, like,
immune to
Yazel
it, so-
runs around and it, like, glances to watch her, he stabs it.
Stab into this with your dagger.
Yeah. Don't do it, don't.
You both take an extra 3 fire damage as it lights in your
Bastard.
hand, and then you watch green flame run up the leg and leap, reaching out almost like a hand as it grasps around the Chimera and starts to burn along the hair and
I
flesh of the
just
leg.
barely make my concentration check. I swear to God.
Oh my
swear to
god. Yazel, the rest of your turn. This guy is looking crippled.
So the gloves. Wow, what action would that take to put them on?
You'd already be wearing them, I imagine.
I thought I was wearing them too, but I didn't know if you.
Yeah, no,
Oh.
you'd have to be, right? Because you have to attune to them, which means you need to wear them for a certain length of time
Then
beforehand.
I was like, she has them on, but like, I don't know if he counted that because I never said anything. Okay. Sword it up.
Okay.
Okay. I want
No advantage but a d4.
this dice this time.
Very hot and cold.
15.
That is a miss.
Crazy.
Glaive. They're like focused on him in front of it, but the back of the glaive kind of like swings around and ping, blocks your blade and sends it tumbling almost out of your hand.
$24.
24 will hit.
Okay.
10 2d8.
And then a d10 for your sword. Oh, never mind. I'm just blind. Thought they were both d8s.
13 damage.
13 damage is
Total?
enough.
Plus 6. Right? Because you're
Plus 6.
19 damage is also enough.
Because I was like, how bad did you roll?
Are you going for lethal?
No.
Okay. So you leap up and kind of like hit it in the back of the knee as it stumbles forward. You step on its calf there, throw yourself up, bring the flat of your blade, and just right across the temple of the thing as it hits the sand, and a cloud of it flies up around you guys.
Dre like cheers at you over the fallen body of the thing.
Okay, and then I have my bonus action left.
Oh jeez. It's so scary, the massive document she has for this one item.
No, it's a scary document, it's correct. I have so many reactions I could do. I'm gonna... Do I have to be in darkness to shadow step?
Yes.
Okay, wait.
Need to be in and shadow step to darkness.
It's kind of dark.
Oh! I could... I could buy his will with these gloves. So, you're gonna hear her scream, "Buy his will!" And,
Buy his will!
darkness is gonna surround her in a 15-foot radius.
Interesting question. What level
Hostile.
of spell is creating this darkness? Because a 5th level spell is currently making light from her sword.
It says that they can't be.
By his will, bonus action, spend 3 of the glove's charges to surround yourself with dark smoking aura of retribution, 15-foot radius, creating an area of magical darkness. And so how does this spell work of yours? Does it banish magical darkness of a certain level?
Well,
It's interpreted by every DM.
yeah, so like daylight...
So what spell is this? Is this Holy Weapon?
Yeah, it's Holy Weapon. Doesn't say anything about canceling magical darkness, but like
Yeah,
the,
so
the
in which
daylight
case-
spell cancels the darkness spell because it's of a higher level.
Right, but that's specifically a property of the daylight spell.
Okay.
Otherwise it would say in darkness what level of spell it would do it. Its specific spells have the ability to cancel darkness. I don't think darkness says that itself though. Let me check. It's been a while since I've read darkness. But this is also not a normal darkness, so I would say
Yeah,
not
I'm
cancelled.
I'm just curious.
Weird interactions of spells
Yep.
in Dungeons and Dragons.
So, as you are surrounded by a 15-foot sphere of darkness that just
Does it look any different than her
normal?
normal darkness?
It's magical darkness.
You can't see into it at all. Though.
So it to
Well,
you
no one
just looks
can
like the
normally.
edges of a black
Not this
smoky
one.
orb.
Oh, you can't normal. I was like, this one you can't at all.
So.
I was gonna make it so I could move it with me.
Oh yeah, sure. I'll delete mine.
Don't cover up the slug.
Okay, yours is not well sized, so I'm gonna delete that as
You
well.
have to tell Hansel that. You guys only yelled at
You would
two
hear it in your
people.
head.
Okay, so go ahead and make your 15-foot sphere there, so you can move it around. You have to be rather exact with the drawing of it.
Oh,
Yeah, it's possible Berrian wouldn't even know that this darkness is damaged, though.
I got 15 feet exact.
Nice.
Okay, but Berrian,
get that
'cause
around you?
I would know because I can't cast my spell. So I would say, don't cover the slug in the darkness. You hear that in your head.
Okay.
Okay, anything else from Yazel?
I got no, I'm good. I'll save
Okay.
it.
So
that
can
brings
she
us-
choose for it not to affect the thing she's
It's
trying
only
not to
hostile
kill?
creatures that I'm fighting.
Yeah, so is the Cyclops hostile currently?
No, it's unconscious.
Okay.
Okay, so this Cyclops, on the other hand, is hostile.
The storm one?
Yes.
Okay.
Storm Shaman is going to turn towards...
Is it in the darkness?
It is not. It's going to look towards Lorelei.
What has Lorelei done? She's like walked up
Actually, it's going to
and
move.
missed.
It's going to move over to here, and it's going to look at Berrian. Berrian, I need a Constitution saving throw from you.
You have
As
blessed.
you look up towards the Storm Shaman just glaring at you.
David, do you? Double checking. I haven't done anything this fight yet, as it
Yeah.
appears.
4 and a 3.
8.
Okay. You feel some sort of like revolting connection form between you and it, like almost like a strand between you and its eye. And then after it gets
Is that a spell?
No, this is Evil Eye. This is a creature ability.
Okay.
And then it is going to raise up the same orb it had before and shake it violently. And you feel the air around you start to like crackle and pop with energy.
Me?
Yes.
Okay. Do I need to make a save?
Let me just draw the area of this. Oops, I don't need a circle. I need a square.
Anyways, it doesn't matter.
There we are. As right there is a burst of electricity. You hear a crackle of lightning as it's going to use its storm burst there.
What's the radius on it?
It's a 2x2 square.
Okay, so I will counter it.
Okay, I'm going to need you to roll your counterspell.
I didn't say what level I'm casting.
What level are you casting it at?
Probably 5th.
5th level? In that case, you cast the counterspell as it fades away. There's like a crack of thunder. You bring your wand up, and you watch as a bolt of lightning stops in front of your wand and just kind of disintegrates after being held motionless for a moment there. Okay. That is the end of its turn. That brings us to this Cyclops here.
It's a slug. It moves 2 inches.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Let's see what direction it goes.
2 inches.
Okay, that brings us
Which way did it
to
go?
Kana.
Went towards Kana.
Did he move it 5 feet? Isaac, it can't. The slug can't move 5
slug.
feet in 6 seconds.
Slug.
I mean, like, yeah, a foot per second is pretty fast, right?
Like 3 inches per second would be fast.
They give... That's a weird slug.
We can-
Anyways, it's got to be able to move. It can't have just 0 movement because it's a slug. I'm just going to move it 5 feet. If you have some plan that totally ruins, I'll re-look at it. But does this ruin some master plan?
just other than all sense of reality and
So
you know what I
slug,
mean?
it's moving the minimum amount you can move in D&D because we work on a grid system, not a
but
reality
an earthworm
system.
can move 5
Right?
feet.
Isn't that what it's called?
It's
Sure.
called Turbo. It's called
But whatever,
Turbo.
let's play.
I watched the show
Okay,
too.
Kana is going to go the
Turbo's
5,
a good show.
10, 15,
And
20,
movie.
30.
I
She
really
cannot
like
quite
I
make
love
it.
when I know what I'm talking
She is
about.
going to run up with her action to get next to the Storm Shaman. And then Berrian, you're up.
Okay, I move over. I scoop up the slug.
Okay.
I'm gonna
Say
just
it'll
kind
take
of
10 feet of movement to get over
look at the storm giant,
Storm Cyclops.
the storm cyclops, and once again bring another point for subtle spell, a dimension door.
Okay.
Where are you going with this slug?
500 feet straight up. Once I hit the top of my thing, I'm going to.
Okay,
mean.
so you teleport
Yeah.
upwards, trying to leap 500 feet in the air. You will find you reappear about 100 feet in the air as your spell slams you into an invisible barrier at the top of this coliseum.
There's only 100 feet.
You take 12 bludgeoning damage from the force of getting thrown from your spell into this barrier.
Okay, whatever. I will then throw the slug downwards
Okay?
and release the spell once it's below me.
Okay, you throw this thing as you and the slug both start falling.
Yeah, but the slug is below me.
Yep.
So that'll be 10d10 damage when the giant hits the ground.
Correct.
Pretty good. Pretty good 4th level spell.
Why is math so hard tonight? 11. Plus 18 for 29. Plus 50. I'm rolling really hot. Plus 15. 30, 44. Plus 8. 52. Plus 9. Or 61. So that is 61 damage to the creature as it will crack into the... I did -6 by accident. As it crashes into the ground, a massive just dust cloud going up. Berrian, you're trying to land on top of it?
I'm actually going to reaction and from my sword cast Featherfall.
Okay, as you're falling with
up, release the spell, Featherfall.
sword lights up as you start to just float down, falling at a
You
much
fall
slower rate.
60 per round, so I actually am still 40 feet
You
above
are
the
still
ground.
in the air, yeah.
How tall are the Cyclops bees?
There's
13.
Like 15?
yeah,
There's
somewhere
3 by
around 20
3s.
feet.
Are they large?
They are huge.
Huge.
So they'd be 15 or 20.
Okay. Okay, that puts you 40 feet
Yondu
in
says,
the air,
damn, what a move.
falling from
I've been
there.
wanting to do that move for a long time.
Okay, and you would still be above it, so I'm gonna move you to there.
I wasn't looking, by the way.
It is
It's about how much, like...
bloodied.
yeah, it's what
Okay.
Yazel did with her crit.
Okay, and are you doing anything else with your turn?
No, can't.
Okay.
Good.
Uh,
Actually, yeah, I'll bonus action, burn a second level, and get 2 spell points back.
Okay, very well. The movement on this thing. The Chimera is going to fly up to you while you're in the air.
Sure.
I'm just going to put it 20 feet up. Let's see if it has its fire breath back. It do! Does want to do that?
You can do whatever it wants.
It's going to fire breath you, yeah. So go ahead and make me a dexterity saving throw as it flies by, in which case it won't need to go all the way up to you. It can just get to here and still hit you as long as it's 40 feet up. As a blast of flame below you, but you have no choice but to fall into it.
That's 2 5s and a 1.
Holy fuck.
Jeez.
Yeah, so 6. 14?
That is a failure, just.
Oh.
Jeez. Wow.
You guys are dead. All 3 of you. You've betrayed me. You are...
They're done.
Okay, I rolled pretty hot. That is 44 fire damage. As you fall, normally there'd be like something to hide behind, something to move. It's just air and flame meeting as it's like scouting out, you falling towards it. You just try to keep most of it off your face and vitals as you fall through this ball of flame in the air.
yeah, I take it.
Okay, that brings us to our Battle Weaver. I'm going to take him out of combat there. So that brings us to Lorelei.
Alright.
Seeing Berrian just getting flambéed in the air as he's coming down. You see him come out, robes are smoking, flesh burning.
Alright,
No robes.
you're naked?
No, I don't wear robes. I wear pants and a coat.
Oh. Pants and coat is smoking, flesh burnt.
Okay, she's going to throw, like,
Yeah, you says good shit to your move, Danny.
Hey,
yeah.
There's
I don't wanna
more.
throw it, though.
Do it. Do it if you're real.
More
You're the
what?
real
Sorry, I
one.
said I didn't want to throw it.
Okay.
Oh,
what?
holy shit!
Nothing?
You didn't hand it to
Give me
Dan.
his. Give me his. Shit, you told him.
Man, Brody is becoming
Yes,
my
Brody.
favorite person. Don't tell anyone else.
Stream Danny Brody.
I can be bought.
Are these readable?
Yeah.
I used to run at the tabletop cafe, right? For the group there.
Yeah.
Wow.
And the tabletop group would buy me carrot cake for advantage when they really needed it. They like had some real serious roles. They're like, "Can I bribe the DM?" I'm like, "I can absolutely be bribed."
Readable.
Not really.
Carrot cake was so good.
For Saturday?
You should DM at the tabletop again.
Yeah, I want to.
Should. Go do it.
Well, it's just my group and COVID concerns because we have some immunosuppressed people.
Is that readable?
Yes.
All right, who am I waiting on?
Alex.
It's me.
Go.
I know. I'm gonna do a 4th level healing word with my bonus action at Berrian.
Okay.
See, I'm just getting toasted.
Yep.
So that is
What's the range on that?
60 feet.
You're within it. Just. You're at 55.
So that's 44. It's not a ton, but it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 10, 2, 2's 12. 16 points of healing.
Okay.
Okay.
Sort of ease that pain a little bit.
Word of healing comes from your lips.
And then
You watch some of the like charred skin kind of recede and be replaced by pink flesh.
And then she's gonna hold on to like some of the lingering power there and throw it into the Cyclops. She as a sacred flame,
Okay.
as radiant damage because it just as it would happen.
That's a dex save.
Yep.
Okay. That is my Rambler. Sturdy. That is a 17.
That exactly succeeds.
Really?
Yo,
Nice. Their dex is not terrific, but it's not. Wait, no. 16 to 4. It's a 16.
fails.
I gave him a +4, not a +3.
Ho 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 ho! I would have believed you, you dirty cheater.
No, that's literally
Oh yeah, yep.
one of the things they are not proficient in.
Never trusted.
Guys, maybe
Yeah.
we shouldn't kill them.
I'll try and be gentle.
Sure, with your radiant, scorching energy that burns their soul. Gentle.
I'm doing what I
A
can.
gentle soul burning.
I'm also not in the best mood.
We have a certain like persona to maintain in this arena.
Maybe we should change
14.
it.
17, 22 points of radiant damage.
Oof.
Gently.
Crippled.
Yazel, for the first time in her life, didn't
As
kill her enemy.
holy fire washes over them and burns at nothing, but seems to hurt them nonetheless. Anything else, you monster? Sorry.
No, that's it.
Okay. That brings us to Dre.
Alright.
Over there at the edge of the darkness.
You monster, says the DM.
Okay. Dre was like going to like jump at the Chimera and it flew after his brother. Like, damn!
You just watch your brother turn into a marshmallow.
So he's gonna grab a dagger from his belt, bonus action steady aim, and yeet it at this Cyclops.
Okay. Yep, that's in your range. Go ahead and roll a hit.
The storm one,
Nope.
you have disadvantage.
You are at disadvantage. It's on its back. Just dropped from
Oh.
100 feet in the air.
Oh, I didn't realize. Okay, well, no, if he's on his back, then I'll just run over and stab him.
Go ahead and
I
roll
was
a
just
hit.
trying to get advantage.
You have advantage.
Okay. Yeah, as he like runs up, jumps up off its leg, high in the air, and comes down with his dagger gently, with the back of his dagger against its head.
Non-lethal.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
You know, I'm proud of Yazel. She didn't kill her enemy for once. Given the option to kill him, didn't.
That's a dirty 20 to hit.
Dirty 20 will hit. Yeah.
Is it considered an improvised weapon if you're not using the blade?
No. You don't have anybody around you, but you've got your advantage, so you get your sneak attack nonetheless.
Yeah. Would I be able to control Green Flame Blade's lethality?
No, that's fire. That's not how fire works at all.
Come on.
Nope, can't. You told me
Okay.
that before.
Okay, then it's not a Green Flame Blade.
Okay.
You also can't control the dagger of spite as well.
Yeah, but if that happens, like, what am I supposed to do?
Okay.
I'm excited to find out.
Okay.
Exactly what I was
are you
thinking about. I'm
Find the other-
very curious how this roll
That's for
goes.
Okay. These are mine.
Why did my music stop?
Because it hates you.
Apparently.
Okay.
So it's like,
It's like no one's told me I was playing soundtrack for a
There we
DM.
go.
Okay.
DM standing for doubtless a murderer.
That is 22 points of bludgeoning damage, or non-lethal piercing damage, or however you want.
22 points of the 25 it had remaining. Let's find out about your dagger.
Amazing.
Oh! It does not burn him or you. As you go, like,
I would
Running-
like to spend a D8.
getting ready to stab, you switch your hand with your dagger, jump up, and come falling down just like as hard as you can, double fisting dagger, like just to get as much force as you can. And
Dunk
you
under
crack
his head.
against
I'd like
it.
to spend one of my inspiration dice on that.
You don't have any.
Yes, I do. I have a D8.
You used it last
No, I
time
didn't.
immediately.
No, you gave
Oh,
it
that was
back
the other
to me.
game. That was the other game.
Yeah.
You cannot. You can't use them to boost damage anyways.
It's like,
You cannot use inspiration dice to boost damage. The only one that breaks that rule is the birthday dice. Okay, Dre, anything else?
You guys gonna hit it again.
Go ahead and roll a hit.
Because I'm a level 5 fighter. Okay.
If you hit it, it's dead.
Yeah. Non-lethal.
Okay, yeah, that's a 24 to hit.
Yes. Let's find out about your fire dagger. Still nothing. As you bring it up,
bitch.
see the thing panting, and you like run up beside the head. You're like, God damn it! And like a golf swing, almost, just like drive this into the big meaty temple on the side.
Oh, yeah.
As you watch the eye like open and kind of like red veins come in it for a moment, and then it shuts as the thing just slumps back in the sand.
Thanks, Trey. Didn't kill it.
I can't see you!
Yaisel, you're up in
But
your
you're
cloud
up,
of darkness there.
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna move up to this guy. 50 feet.
Oh, does it? Does her
Oh, I
darkness,
get right up to
You said her
it.
darkness does damage?
Potentially, yeah.
How does that work?
Not
She's got it.
hostiles.
Yeah, I got it. Let me
All
move
hostiles.
You gotta switch to the thing you use
the
to draw
shape
it.
tool.
Yeah. And then you just grab the
So
middle.
I do have one thing to say.
Yeah?
Spirit Guardians
Yeah.
has hit hostiles. Lots of other spells has hit hostiles.
No, Spirit Guardians, you choose who it doesn't affect when you cast the spell. That's what Spirit Guardians does, which is why when somebody's invisible or out of view, Spirit Guardians becomes
Okay,
dangerous.
so in the future, if anything is knocked out, they're no longer considered enemies.
Not necessarily,
So,
but
but
in
we-
this context,
But
Yeah, like, I would say...
are we reading to something?
I
I'm
don't
okay
feel
with
like
it.
I need to make a firm rule on
I'm
that.
okay
Yeah,
with
I
it. I'm
think
just
in-
saying, are we reading it this one way because we don't want to kill the things, or are we reading it like I'm just
Well, I
making...
would say she's got some mastery over her darkness. If she doesn't consider the thing hostile, she can
And
keep
like
it from killing
the
you.
manacles are attuned to
Yeah.
the wielder, so I can imagine there's some measure of control over
That's fine.
not
I'm
the malicious.
just so that it doesn't come up in the future. I have lots of spells that do this kind of stuff. So
Really?
Okay.
yeah, lots of spells that are area of effect, follow me, damage things.
I'm not looking to make a firm ruling on it forever, but
Okay, just-
show me some spells and we can talk about it.
Okay, I'm going
sure.
to hit
Flaming
it
Sphere is one of them.
with my sword.
Okay, go ahead and roll to hit. You have advantage because it cannot see you.
Yay! That is a
Flaming Spear is any creature.
Yeah. Anyways, Isaac, it's a thing. It is what it
28.
is.
A 28 will hit.
and
Run up, slashing with your weapon. Holy energy glowing around it. You glowing with a green fey energy. Would look badass. Too bad nobody can see you. Just darkness around this, like,
she likes it that way.
sword trying its best to glow and just darkness, like, ripping against any light it creates.
10 damage.
10 damage.
Yeah, the radiance not doing a lot. That one. Did you add your 6?
Oh no, 16.
16 damage. Okay.
I keep forgetting my 6.
Take another
That's
6
an
off
important
there.
6.
Still your turn. Keep going.
You've got this. You got this. Don't know if she got this.
No. 13.
A 13 will miss.
Nope. 14.
14 will also
Oh,
miss.
well.
Wow. Crazy.
Pretty good for natural 3.
Yes, quite good. And then you've got your one unarmed attack there.
Do I get advantage on my unarmed?
Yes, all of them.
29.
That'll hit. Yep.
Okay.
Go ahead and roll up your damage. Remember, that's without the sword.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
12 damage.
Okay, 12 damage. As you run up, one cut into it, it's reeling back. You go for a second, like, lightning fast slash, and it's, like, busy pulling back from the pain of the first. As you just, like, let the sword swing in your one hand and take the momentum to crunch into it with your fist, hitting side of the knee.
And I'm gonna for your blows.
Okay, a key point to make another
Can
attack
I
there.
can I use a stunning strike on
You
it?
can, yeah. Con save for the Storm Shaman. Okay, that is very high. Natural 18.
Yeah, whatever.
Doesn't matter. You don't need it. You don't need it.
Natural 20.
That'll hit, yep.
Crit.
Crit
Okay.
on your last unarmed attack there.
8 plus.
As the radiance jumps to her fist as she punches,
Oh, I forgot to
jumps to her, so she gets to.
17 damage.
17 damage.
Did you forget to do
Okay.
your other
So you like
damage?
punch
I
into the
added
side
it.
of this knee, and you feel it like start to give a little bit as you pull back and just hammer on as you hear the like crack as you throw the knee out of
And
place.
stunning strike.
All right. Natural 20.
Oh my god. I just can't
It does
get
not
it.
want to be stunned.
I just cannot get it done. Okay.
Okay, that brings us to the Storm Shaman. Who
is
is?
it that's the guy I just attacked?
Yes.
He has to roll. If the creature starts its turn there, it takes 2d8 necrotic.
Oh, there's no roll?
No.
Okay.
But it. Ooh. 10 damage.
Okay.
And then. Yeah. That's it.
All right. And this thing is going to fly straight up. You can take an attack of opportunity if you want.
I will! With my
Make a
sword
K-9
this
one with
time.
disadvantage. That is not going to cut it.
Wait, the Cyclops flies? Does it like flap its wings? Or?
Nope. As you guys won't be able to see it until it comes out of the darkness, but it will as it goes launching up and cyclone kick up dust around it in almost a sandstorm, and then follow it up as it's got like a little cyclone under each foot.
Do I still got advantage?
Yes, you do.
So cool.
Uh,
it does
yes, yeah.
not.
Even with it going up, it still wouldn't be able to see
How
you
high?
in the darkness. It's gonna go
28.
28. That'll hit. Okay, so it is going to fly up about 5 feet, and then it's going to fly over.
Guys, generic cookies that you can dunk in icing are so good,
I wish there was more cookies.
right? I always run out of cookies before I run out of icing, unless I put a ridiculous amount of icing on them.
Yeah, I'm the reverse. I make sure that icing's gone.
21 damage. I rolled a 9, an 8, and 4.
I wasn't looking, by the way.
It is now.
Oh, wait, no, plus 6.
27.
27.
Okay. Is now bloodied.
Ooh,
So it's going to fly over to there. And then with you in the air, Danny, it is going to throw a Tempest Orb at you.
What action is that?
That's its action.
Oh, the hurricanes was a
That's
bonus? or-
it's movement. It uses its bonus action to activate its wind flight to fly over.
Cool, Tempest Orb. Woo!
Okay, that is a 24 to hit you.
Has it? Okay, so
What is there?
a 24 to hit?
Yes.
Oh yeah, no.
Before?
Okay, so I went last turn, right? Alex.
You used your
Sorry.
reaction to Featherfall.
Yeah, so I'm dead.
Dead. I hope not.
No, if it does anything like the damage it rolled last time, I'm dead.
Well, so because you're under the effect of its evil eye, you
did
take
heal
an extra
for
5 damage
16?
from lightning and thunder, and this was
I
lightning
took
and thunder.
56 damage, minus 16, 40.
I tried my best.
No, it's not your fault. So
I fail everybody.
it is what it is.
This one does lightning and thunder damage. You take, because of its evil eye, an extra 5 from both of those. So you're at the start
10
of
so
10
far.
damage.
So, okay, what else? Roll your dice.
Okay, so that is
There's no comfort in this world.
28 damage.
Yeah, I'm dead. And then
As
I
the
will
orb
fall from
hits
40
you.
feet. Roll 4d10.
Wait, no, wait.
No, I don't think that Featherfall is concentration.
Nope,
No, I'm using a reaction to take
isn't,
it.
it isn't concentration. It's just
No,
a
I'm
thing.
using a reaction to take the damage.
Okay, what is this?
The price of freedom. A creature that you can see within 30 feet of you takes damage. You can reuse a reaction to magically take that damage.
He's 30 feet away and 40 feet up.
You can absorb the damage if he hits the ground. though.
Someone read Featherfall.
So Featherfall is not concentration. It just says choose up to 5 falling creatures. Their rate of descent slows to 60 feet per round until the
Hi,
spell
bees.
ends. If they land before the spell end, they take no falling damage and can land on their feet. The spell end then ends for that creature.
Okay, so
you will still be
alright,
under Featherfall.
unconscious.
As you get hit by this storm orb in the air, and you will fall unconscious.
How would he know I was there even? I'm above him.
He flew up.
Yeah, but how
and
high did he
over.
fly up?
Over the darkness and then over, so he would have a clear view of the battlefield at that point.
Okay.
And he evil-eyed you, so he is definitely going after the person who takes extra damage from his ability.
Do you have to maintain the evil eye?
They do not, but they can only have one person under it at a time.
Okay, but does it have to keep line of sight or just to keep it?
No.
Okay.
That brings us to Kena, who cannot see anything. She felt it move. She was not able to hit it. Just dumb luck goes out this way, which means she can run over this thing and is going to attack it.
Good luck, Kana!
That's a natural 18. That'll definitely hit.
Isn't it in the air?
No, it landed.
Oh, it doesn't.
It can stay in the air, but it doesn't stay flying, so... and she's gonna make her second attack. That's gonna cripple the creature, and the second attack will also connect.
Don't kill it.
No, absolutely.
That is exactly its remaining health, with 18 damage.
She just saw it nuke me.
She runs over. She wouldn't have seen that. She was in the darkness. Runs over, slashes into it, comes up for the throat. Last second, blade twists and slaps against it. And you watch the flexible blade bend and almost throw the thing's head sideways as it gets slingshotted into the ground. Her having leapt into the air to pull off this blow. That is a perfect 0 health finish there.
Honorable
Berrian,
kill.
you fall
For any
the
Hearthstone players out
you fall the remaining 40 feet to the ground as you land
I will
unconscious there.
soak that damage.
I don't take it.
He doesn't take any.
Oh,
Berrian, go ahead and make me a death saving throw.
there. You are blessed.
Still have bless.
It's a great spell. 5 + 1.
Okay, so I fail.
That is one failure.
Was it a 1 on the d20?
No.
No.
Okay.
No.
Okay, that
Couldn't
brings
have
us to the Chimera. Let's see if he's got his breath back. He does not. So he is going to
Come at me, bro.
swoop down at Lorelei over here.
Lorelei's done nothing.
Yeah, but he doesn't have to get near anybody to do this one.
Man, Lorelei can't catch a break, even when she doesn't go crazy.
And he is going to take his 3 attacks, starting with the bite.
Ah, jeez.
That is a 19 to hit.
That hits.
These guys are hitting lethal.
Yup.
That is 10 piercing damage.
Okay.
That is a 14 to hit with the second attack.
Hang on. Dre's reaction. Okay, that's 1 piercing damage on the first.
Nice. As it bites into her, the lion's mouth just ripping. Actually, no, this is a dragon's mouth. That's right. I'm thinking Nemean lion. The
Okay.
dragon head. Oh, it's 3 heads. What am I thinking?
Second one also hits, I think. What was it?
14?
Oh, misses.
Okay, so the ram head swings towards you, and she backs up as the curled horns just sweep by, sand flying up with them, and then it's going to be a claw attack from the lion, and that is an 11 to hit.
Misses. What?
Okay.
Wow.
This thing has a much lower bonus.
Lorelei is just.
And Lorelei is up as it is flying just 10 feet above her. Wait, does it have reach?
Seen this multiple times, so I already know it's
It could still be 10 feet up and hit her, so.
multiple
Okay.
times.
No one's hit the Chimera yet, hey?
The Chimera is... it has been hit once. By, the flame leaping from it.
As
From, Cyclops.
yeah, she's holding it off with her shield. She looks behind her, sees Berrian, is going to bonus action healing word Berrian.
Okay.
Just at level 1. Just a little defibrillator. That one.
Defibrillator?
Defibrillator.
Defibrillator?
Defibrillator.
Defibrillator?
Okay, that's 6 points of health into one Berrian Jacobson.
Okay, Berrian, your eyes snap
No,
open.
7.
7.
You can feel the sand caked into your hair. The burn wounds from the lightning that struck you there. Your ears ringing from the thunder. As Lorelei, anything else?
Stay with us, and we're just going to, again, harness that energy and throw it into the, not really aiming, just at one of the heads of this Chimera
Dex
for a
save?
sacred flame deck save.
Okay.
Dexterity
What's his bonus? 16.
Fails! Oh, it feels so good.
Oh boy.
21 points of psychic damage.
21
Oh no, this
points.
would be radiant again because of flavor for no reason.
Okay. As holy flame burns around it, making a second mane around the lion's head. But this one is
Yeah, this would be the
Roaring
first
against
time a lot of people would have
How's it looking?
seen Lorelei using actual light in these teal bursts of
Yeah.
energy.
Did you do?
21.
How's it
it is scratched.
looking? Okay, so it's not injured yet.
Correct.
Okay.
Okay. Anything else from Lorelei?
Oh, she's gonna stand her ground.
Dre,
Okay. Dre, how high in the air is it?
10 feet.
Lorelei, boost me. And he's going to run, jump off her shield,
She
and try
Down
and
on
like
me.
grab onto this thing.
Okay, I'm gonna need an acrobatics check followed by an athletics check.
Bless. Never mind.
No, it's
Well, no.
Concentration.
Grapple is special melee. Or did you lose it?
no, it's like she has concentration on holy weapon at the moment.
No, but Dre has bless. Are you
Yeah,
blessed?
but not for an acrobatics check.
No.
Oh no, it's a 9 on the acrobatics.
Total?
Yeah.
Okay, so you go stepping off her shield. Does Lorelei take the fall here for the bad footwork, or does Dre?
Lorelei will.
Okay, as she feels it not working, manages to like lever him up as she ends up like sprawled out on the ground. So Lorelei is prone. You manage to get sailing up towards him. Go ahead and make your athletics check.
Okay.
A grapple check, right?
Yes.
So yeah, you bless what you should here.
Okay. So 32.
Okay, that is a natural 20.
Get out of town.
You can come look at it if you want.
Well,
Right there.
yeah, you can be as good as you want.
As you throw her up, Lorelei gets a mouthful of sand. As you grab onto this thing, it sees you coming and does like a perfect wing tuck and spin as like the part you grab onto it suddenly flips over there. As you land on your back right next to Lorelei, both of you kind of like laying side by side for a moment as Dre throws himself to his feet.
Respect. What have I used?
So grapple is an attack, so you've used your movement, not unconscious. So you've used your movement and one of your attacks.
Okay. It is 10 feet away from me?
It is, it's 10 feet in the air.
Okay.
So you can swing at it.
Okay, I'm going to... Yeah, I have another attack, I guess. Mm-hmm. I've moved so I can't steady...
Your sister said Daniel's just like, roll your dice, dungeon man!
I can't, steady aim.
Nope.
I'm gonna try and bonus action pull it towards me.
Ooh, good show.
Strength save.
Natural 20.
What the fuck?
Get out of town. Change dice. Change dice.
You got one for me, I'll switch dice. What is that, 4
I
tonight?
have one of the broken ones.
There's
I have.
like-
None of them have been attacks.
Just the in a row.
Isaac.
Like,
I already got thrown one.
Man.
Runa sent me flying.
Dre.
Good throw, by the way.
That was a good throw, yeah.
That's like 4 natural 20s.
Dre, are you attacking? As it just, right as you go to pull, the wings just flap, sand blows over your head, you're like, God. It's not fun to be underneath this thing.
He's just gonna, like,
Go ahead and roll to hit.
throw a dagger at it. This isn't his dagger of spite, just another one.
Okay.
Regular dagger, regular knife.
Regular knife. He has plus, but no one else is next to it, so no sneak attack. Okay, that's like 29 to hit.
29 will definitely hit, yeah.
Okay, that is 7 points of piercing damage.
7 points of piercing damage.
Good job, Dre. You did 7
okay,
damage.
I do think that moves it to injured.
Ooh, okay.
Right, that brings us to Yizel.
So it's 10 feet in the air, so if it gets in my darkness, it could still hit him? Because it's a dome?
Yeah.
Yeah, your dome is 15 feet, but at the top, right? So
Yeah.
you need to be underneath it.
So he's 10 feet in the air.
Yes.
So he would, in his
He would
turn,
be
he would...
in it.
He's 15 feet in the air, because directly under him, I'm 10 feet away.
So the base of the creature is 10 feet in the air. The bottom. When I put heights for flying, that's the...
Oh,
like,
okay, then I didn't throw a dagger. I just stabbed at him.
Okay.
So he would have taken 8 points of damage with my spite dagger.
Okay,
Nothing.
Sorry, guys.
No, dude.
Moving into your
Definitely
space.
injured now.
Yeah, I showed him.
Also, did you... Oh, no, you knocked unconscious the guy who's giving you the
Yeah.
minus to your speed, so you're good on that.
Yeah, that was just doing no damage with a lot of extra steps.
Sorry, you guys can't see anything.
It's alright. He won't.
I'll drag that for you.
This is all of the good rolls it's gonna get.
As you run up. So, unless you're directly below the creature, it can get a head out of your darkness, because it's 15 right up, and then it comes down, and it's a
But
10
it
foot
still
creature.
can't see any of us in
It
it.
can't see you guys, yes, but it is not blind.
So it would still have advantage to hit it.
You would still have advantage to hit it, yeah.
And it would still take the
In the
damage, it just
darkness.
can see, like Berrian.
I really needed to be in the dark.
It is in the darkness. Much of its body is in the darkness.
Okay, because I wanted to get hit.
Yes, your darkness damaging ability will still affect it.
Okay.
Save us,
My
guys.
longsword, will it hit it?
Your longsword, yep, you can go ahead and roll to hit with that. It's just like it's an easy hop to try and attack the thing.
What's the D4? A lot to
29.
29 will hit.
Damn. That's
Oh, Lorelei had to make concentration checks. She succeeds.
12 damage.
12 damage. Okay.
Is this your blade?
So you
Yeah.
slash up
Did
Did
towards
you
it.
roll your extra
Oh,
2d8?
18 damage.
Did you forget
I
to add your
plus
6?
I had rolled all the dice. I just forgot to add my 6. So
There
it's
you
okay.
go. Okay, so 18 damage as you cut up, only you able to see as you cleave into the partially scaled belly of this thing. There's now Chimera blood just raining down on you guys.
30.
That'll hit.
Uh, 20 damage.
20 more damage. Okay. Yeah, this thing is looking very bloodied as you... 2 cuts as you guys are now just getting a pouring rain of Chimera blood down on
Alright,
you.
and you can't punch it.
I can't punch it because it's too far up in the air. But what else can I do with my bonus action?
Well, oh, I thought you used your bonus action to get to it.
No.
Oh, I think you still could punch it.
You could, yeah.
I could?
It's a very jump hittable target.
Even to the tiny figure of Yaito.
Natural 20.
That'll hit.
Dang.
Too bad that wasn't on the sword.
Right?
With 2 extra dice speed, extra 16 damage.
I've gotten
would
2
be nice.
natural 20s on fists.
Yes.
And 1 on sword.
1 on sword.
You've been crazy.
I don't think you got a natural 20 on fist. I think it was just 1 on sword.
No,
one on
it
fist.
was
One on
one
sword,
sword,
2 on
another
fist.
fist,
Oh
and
wow.
then this fist.
Okay.
Doesn't make it right. Okay?
I'm going back to
19
using my
damage.
dice. I don't feel bad. 19 will cripple the creature. As you jump up, punch, and just sink your fist into the wound you made with your other 2 slashes.
Okay, let's hit non-lethal.
Okay, go ahead and roll a hit.
No, I shouldn't have. It might die to my tendrils. No. If I feel, it's attuned to me. I won't let it.
Okay, you did the same thing to his fire, and it's necrotic.
Yeah,
If it dies, it dies.
Yeah.
I don't have any movement left, anyways.
But it's part
I would say if you
dragon.
want to like cancel your darkness, you can unsummon it. But I wouldn't say that you can just like pick and choose always when when they fall
Yeah.
unconscious. It's like sure you stop considering them hostile.
Okay. Then after that hit, I would drop it.
Okay.
And
What did you roll to
then
hit?
24.
Go ahead and
You
roll
don't have
damage.
advantage anymore, though.
I didn't
Yes.
roll with advantage.
Oh, I mean you could do this hit and then drop it, so you can have advantage.
Okay.
Oh, I didn't.
I mean, you might get it at 20.
No.
Okay,
Did not
damage.
roll that 20.
1d8.
7 damage.
7 more damage.
And then is it not down?
It is not down, but you can drop your darkness.
Yeah, I'll drop it, and I'm gonna use a key point to 1 more hit.
That was already.
Oh yeah, that was
4
my
hits.
key point.
Yeah.
That was 4.
Okay, Kana is going to come running, but she's going to have to use her action to get over here. Berrian, you're up.
Okay, I see the darkness drop, and I see it
Kana
above
just
them.
flying by you. Yeah, you on your back, like sitting, like, oh, burn
I see what
marks, like,
happened to me, and I
crunching.
see the wyvern, and I just see the darkness drop, and I see all of my friends
Don't
grouped
kill
together
it.
in like. I've been in the air. I haven't heard any of this, and I just see them all lined up, about to be like in the fire breath zone.
Okay.
And I'm like, no. And I start by poking it in the head.
Okay. Intelligence?
Yep.
Saving throw for the Chimera. Come on, nat 20. Come on, nat 20.
No more.
Okay, that is a 4 minus 4 for 0.
Okay, so it will take.
Give him the right dice.
I feel like that should be the nat 20 of saving throws is if they roll a 0 or below.
5 total.
Okay, 5 damage.
5 damage, still standing.
Okay, and then I see that my effort there didn't take it, and I kind of moan a little bit for my friends. And
He said he moaned. What was I supposed to do? Not become an anime girl?
Groan, moan, same thing. They're definitely very similar.
Look.
Depends.
I'm just making. Look, if someone's
okay.
browsing through screens.
I point my wand at it, and it needs to make me a dex save.
Is this a... Wait, I thought you could do a sword attack. and a cantrip.
2 points bonus action quicken spell.
Okay. And it needs to make a what save?
Dex. And it loses a d4.
I have the d4 here.
10.
Okay.
Alright.
Alex, I have another d4 here somewhere. Or d6.
D6? Yeah.
Here.
It's supposed to get attacks when it fire breaths? Oh.
Well, too bad I was already dead!
It has to lose 2 attacks. It's twice I've used it. I didn't read the multi-attack
ready?
thing that says it still gets to make a claw attack.
Just read me out the dice, I'll add them.
Okay, 1. 1.
2.
2.
4.
1.
5.
5.
10.
3.
8. Or no,
3.
13. 16.
5.
21.
6.
27.
6.
33.
Yeah.
73 damage.
Just disintegrating it.
You're disintegrating it?
Yeah.
As you point
so
your
close.
wand, you guys watch this sickly green ray hit it right on the dragon head, right on one of the horns, as the horn just starts to melt and the thing's like thrashing around as the melting starts to spread. But instead of like a goo or something, it's just ash. Starts to float up in the wind as this works its way down. As before the creature can hit the ground, as the head dissolves, there's just this cloud of ashy dust just floating that settles right on top of everybody except Berrian. You guys are covered in the like graveyard dust.
In the cremation of our enemies.
I
Dust of this
tried
creature.
so hard!
And I'm just with a smile of just relief,
We were fine!
joy that I helped.
We were fine!
Before I hear anything they say,
Yeah.
relief and joy, I just smile and pass out.
What? She turns. Why'd you?
We were.
I'll kill you! She's so
Hey!
Unconscious on the ground.
Yeah, we know she will kill unconscious, helpless wizards.
All right, audience members, fighters, that brings an end to the battle
We didn't
with
kill
the
all of them!
bloody bastards.
We didn't kill
Yael
them
didn't
all!
kill anyone!
And I will.
They continue their streak of demolishing and murdering their foes.
I will. I will, because I'm.
You're unconscious?
But I'm pretending.
All right.
Message to him: we're the Butchers of Alochrin.
We will see the bloody bastards again next time.
Did you hear what I said?
And remember, if you don't clear out, you'll be incinerated. Seems to ignore you completely.
I see. Little fourth wall there, hey?
No, he decided on a name for you that he quite likes.
Fine.
I hope you get incinerated as she stomps off,
You
ignoring
go-
your body.
Marching out, just angry as can be.
Berrian,
You guys get out to the front. Your brother's still playing unconscious there. In the
I can
sand.
sense you.
Berrian, you start to feel the heat rising rapidly as you guys remain in the ring here. Are you dimension dooring?
Yeah, I know.
As you vanish and reappear in the gateway that leads into the arena, you watch your brother just vanish as he casts a spell.
Alright. Works for me.
As you guys run out as the heat rapidly rises. You guys get to the front, you see the same older gentleman there. Well, looks like you got a new name.
We didn't kill them this time.
Well, one of them
That
evaporated.
wasn't even us, that was just him.
Two of them. No,
was
wasn't
just
you
him.
killed one?
No.
No, the other three are alive.
Yeah, that's the only one that died.
You're the only one
His
that
flame
killed
dagger
anyone.
almost did it, but it never procced, so...
Yeah, you're the only one that killed anyone.
No,
that
one
fight.
definitely died.
Nope.
Nope.
Yes, because she was like, oh well.
No, that was for the Chimera, where I was like originally.
But you were
gonna
talking
keep
about
the
your darkness
up.
maybe killing it, but then
and then
you
I put the
decided to
darkness
drop the
down so
darkness.
it wouldn't kill it. And then you
Okay.
killed the Chimera anyways.
I had nothing to do with it. Like, so
Well-
as a player, I knew what you were doing. The entire fight, I was in the air.
Yeah, I mean, you guys
Yeah.
did know you were trying not to kill them,
No, we
but
didn't. We never talked
She
about
literally yelled it. Can you not hear?
it. I was 500 feet in the air.
anyways, what's done is done. You guys get out, and he slides a sack of gold towards the group of you, as it is filled with 3,000 gold coins.
Oh, 600 each.
Drake
No.
punches his brother in the arm. Not enough to do damage. It's like, just gonna stick to cantrips, hey?
Yeah. Did you see the fire breath? Did you see any of them pulling punches?
I got fire breath. It was fine.
They were shooting to kill.
You just get out of the way.
I got 10. What
I
are
mean, you
you?
have a little bit of a reputation. I'd be surprised if anybody shot for anything but to kill.
Great.
We aren't. Should we give up on that dream?
Well, I mean, you're probably going to have to pay the penance at least once of dealing with it when you're not doing it to work your way back into favor.
We just did.
I'm pretty sure one of them got melted out of existence. I don't think that
That
counts.
was a misunderstanding.
That was him.
They're fine on a different plane.
Go ahead and explain it to them, and if they can
The
convince
plane
people,
of greener pastures.
If they can convince
They're
people
fine.
from that plane of greener pastures,
Let's
I'm
go.
sure
And
it'll be
she's
fine.
walking
You
away.
stop your way out of there as you guys leave the Coliseum. Still, like, fairly early in the afternoon at that point.
I'm just gonna mention this as we're going there. I'm like, so Yaisel, you know all of those are outsiders, right?
Don't even talk to me as she
I know.
continues walking.
No. I walk with her. I'm like, you know they're all outsiders,
She
right?
shadow steps.
In what darkness?
She'll go to an alley.
And
Like,
she steps into some shadow on the side and vanishes from sight for a moment.
Okay.
And I think she has the speed to outrun you if she
she
wants to.
has 50 feet of movement.
As you watch her appear like 30 feet ahead in an alleyway and just go zooming down the street.
I also have 50 feet of movement.
Yeah, but she can bonus action.
She could
run.
burn us a couple of her key points. I'd catch up.
So, Yaisel runs off. She can continue to shadow step. I think she wins that
I'll
regardless.
cast fly. I have the same movement speed. Shadow step is 60.
She's got 50 feet of movement.
Great, I would catch her eventually. But it's
And then a
irrelevant. It
30
doesn't
foot
matter.
shadow step,
Anyways, it's
and
not
then her
fun.
action to move 50
Moving
feet,
on.
which is like 100 and... No, isn't it
Dimension
60
door.
foot?
Dimension
It's
door.
160
And then
feet
she
of
could turn
movement.
invisible in any
Yeah.
darkness at any point.
I think she's got you beat on running somewhere.
Fine person, use her coin.
She
Okay,
left that at the bar a while
So-
ago.
The
you guys
coin?
get...
Yeah,
Oh no! Oh well, no. Mention that. That's a big character thing.
I know. She's not going to tell you, but if you try,
Okay,
it
no,
wouldn't work.
that's good to know.
So, with you running off there, we're gonna end the session because it's 10 o'clock. It's 10 o'clock. We made it. Woo! Look at us. Yeah. So, thank you for joining us, folks, for this evening. I see that Megan made her way off a little early, so goodbye, Megan. I missed you going. Sorry. But yeah, as always, you can find us here every Wednesday from 6 to 10 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. We're on TikTok with videos pretty regularly. We've got YouTube where I post these much later than I should, but we've got like 45 episodes up right now, so there's lots to watch there if you want to catch up. And then, of course, you can find us on Discord if you want to hang out. And all of that is under Adventure Corp. We've got links on our TikTok and on our Twitch. So thanks for joining us, and that is us signing off.
Ah.
Bye!